My name is James Rowlands, and I am a lifelong wrestling fan. In 2015, I started a podcast with my friend, Dan White, reviewing the WWE Network and seeing if it's worth the $9.99 a month. It was. And since then, every month we watch the latest WWE pay-per-views, NXT, and now 205 Live. Still continuing our journey through the network, watching ECW, WCW, and all its classic content. Until we've watched it all, we are with you, and we are the WNR. Yes, hello, I am James Rowlands, and as always I'm joined by
Dan White.
And today it is episode 107. We are watching WWE Extreme Rules live. Dan, how are you?
I'm not too bad, cheers. Thank you. Yourself?
I'm a little bit tired because I've just come back to see Jimmy Carr in Bromley, and honestly, really, really funny. I can't say any jokes on here because we'll get thrown off the Podcasting Network. That happens, you know. But we move on to the main. Well, I say the main show. We move on to Extreme Rules, and what better way to kick off, Dan?
Then with kick-off.
So yes, we thought. Well, I thought it was going to be Banks and Swan versus Darren Fox, but it looks like we're starting with quite an interesting matchup. It looks like it's Cruz versus Kalisto, and Dan, you said he's got new mask.
Yeah, he's got a face mask. Looks a bit like Kane's old face mask, but I don't know.
Well, 6 matches on the pay-per-view. Like, I kind of thought they might add one during the show, but with these two, they face each other on Monday Night Raw, and like we say, Titus O'Neil in Apollo Crews' corner. So, I mean, we'll start off with predictions. This is on the fly. I've written us down.
Yep. Go on then, James. Who have you gone for in this match?
Right, tonight it could go really right for me or horribly wrong, and you'll see that as the night progresses. So I'm thinking a bit outside the box. Cruz has got a manager, yes, but I've gone Kalisto.
Ah, well, funny you should say that because I've gone for Apollo Crews.
Crews, right? Ask me, yeah. Well, I think I've explained really why I've gone Kalisto. There's not really much else to explain about him. I just think he beat Braun Strowman. He beat Braun Strowman. So
he did indeed, yeah.
In a dumpster match. I mean, yeah, he got destroyed afterwards. But then again, you never know. But Apollo Crews, we're a fan of him, aren't we?
We are a fan of him. We've seen the man live, so that's the reason I'm going to go for Apollo Crews because, you know, he's pretty much met in person. Yes,
I mean, he's a great athlete as well. He's not really done a lot in WWE, has he? I think the last time we saw him on pay-per-view was against Ziggler in the handicap match. I think he wasn't teaming with Kalisto. It was someone like that. Like, I don't want to be mask racist as it is.
Sin Cara.
Yeah, something like that. But, I mean, Titus O'Neil in Apollo Crews' corner, do you think that can work?
It'd either help or hinder him.
Yeah, well, do you think he could be the next WWE champion? I mean, this Cruz goes over to SmackDown. It's all possible over there, isn't it? But have you got high hopes for this Raw pay-per-view?
Well, coming off the back of what we've seen previously, you know, from the pay-per-views and the most awful moments, you know, hopefully it can't get worse than the awful moments, and there's got to be some give in the pay-per-views. Yeah, and this does look like a very good card. Raw has to deliver here tonight because their pay-per-views recently have been awful, and SmackDown have delivered. So sends Cruz outside with a Hurricane Runner, and now what's he got planned? Oh, springboards his way over the top for a nice somersault there and takes out Cruz.
Fucking hell, he jumped over the top rope and bounced on the bottom one. And Titus O'Neil, who's twice the size of either man, is the manager in the corner, yeah, on imposing. Oh,
but Cruz looking to try and throw Kalisto over his head, but Kalisto springboards off the second ropes and Cruz catches him and takes him out.
And Kalisto, that's going to take... Kane should come back and help him, really, shouldn't he? You know, yeah. It is. Well, we go to an ad break. But both men, great athletes, and this could be a really good matchup. I don't know about Cruz, but, I mean, Kalisto would definitely fit the 205 mould, wouldn't he, being in there?
Most definitely, yeah.
Whereas Cruz, I know he's a little bit big, muscle-wise, but... And Cruz goes for the cover, but Kalisto kicks out. Titus O'Neil was telling him his game plan. He said, come on. So Titus O'Neil could play a big part here tonight, couldn't he? I've done some very bad picking here tonight. I'm not going to lie to you. I think I'm better on SmackDown pay-per-views than I am Raw.
You've made some bold predictions.
I'm not... Yeah, I've done something really silly, and I didn't realise it until after I've done it. And I don't, if I say what it is, I think you'll realise maybe after the first
2 or 3 matches. But yeah, I've done something that
You thought who you was going to go for, then you went the opposite.
No, not that at all. No, it's I've either gone one way or the other with the champions, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't want to do that.
How many changes have you gone for, or if any?
Yeah, I think this is a problem.
Too many title changes.
No, not any. I mean, I don't want to get particular. I haven't. I remember, anyway. I don't think I've gone for one, but we'll see what happens. At the moment, we always do. I should tell the fans, Dan, because they always want to know we do prediction leagues as well.
We do indeed, yeah.
We have 3 league tables, as it were, the NXT W pay-per-views and the bonus points, as Kalisto's making a nice comeback. Oh, no, Hurricane Runner to the mat. Can he get Cruz down?
No, Cruz managing to kick out.
Matt Kalisto. Now, what's he going to look for, Dan?
Salida del Sol.
Yes, a great finishing move.
Oh, Cruz blocks it. Somersault caught by Cruz, but Kalisto's holding on.
He went for the DDT, but look at the power of Cruz.
Oh, powers him up. A delayed suplex, but Kalisto comes in. Small package.
Come on, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, Cruz managing to kick out. Thank fuck for that. I thought it was over the same way that he beat Titus O'Neil.
Come on, Kalisto.
Come on, Cruz.
Oh, get Irish whip. Oh,
power slam, but Kalisto reverses it into a brutal DDT.
Come on now. Oh, come on, Titus. Get out of the way. Oh, he kicked out.
For you.
For me, yeah. Titus O'Neil was panicking.
So was I. Come on, Titus. Get involved. No, don't get involved, because then he'll lose the match.
And I should say, with the pay-per-view prediction league, I just come back to me all of a sudden, that at the moment, on just WWE pay-per-views, it is 6-2 to me. Oh, well, I haven't lost a pay-per-view or an event since NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. Last WWE pay-per-view I lost was all the way back at the Royal Rumble 2016. I mean, look at... and you haven't won a pay-per-view, Dan. I don't like to bring this up, but you haven't won one since Elimination Chamber in February. So you desperately need a victory here tonight. And can it happen in the first match of the night?
Catch him, Cruz. Catch him.
Be the difference as Kalisto springboards in.
Powers down with a brutal sumo fucking Samoan drop. But can Cruz capitalise?
And the thing is, the wrestling means the most to us. It's not about beating each other. It never has been. And look at
that. Boom.
Titus O'Neil.
Catch him, son. Catch him.
Titus O'Neil telling him to hit the 450. Or do the bouncy. Come on, son.
Boom.
Oh.
Standing somersault. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bang, bang, bang. You my man, Kalisto. You my man. Well, an extra match, and I think we've had some exciting. And Titus O'Neil now on the apron. Is this going to distract his man?
Hinder Cruz. Come on.
Oh, they're arguing. He's saying go for the spin move. They're arguing, Dan.
He's going to get rolled up, isn't he?
Come on.
Oh, he's holding his hand, though.
It's taking too long. Oh!
Salida del Sol as he kicks Titus O'Neil.
1, 2.
Fuck you.
Oh, lie to everybody. That point. Oh, that's why I love this shit for. Kalisto. It was thanks to Cruz and Titus O'Neil arguing with each other, like you say. Kalisto got it, and now yeah.
He's going to get beaten up now.
Well done, Kalisto. Good start, son. Well, we start how we finished off the last pay-per-view, but it could all change. We still have 6 matches on the big show. What did you think of the match?
Well, I thought, Titus O'Neil distracting his own man for what seemed like far, far too long. I thought that was a terrible bit of the ending.
Yeah.
But, the way it finished, it was a cheeky one. It looks like there's going to be a fight between Cruz and O'Neil because he's taking his jacket off.
Well, we're back to Renee Young, Sam Roberts and David Utunga on the kickoff panel. Of course, we had Charlie Caruso earlier with the Hardy Boys in the social media lounge as well, and we got some insight with them, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, man, we're happy to be back.
Well, they're saying they started their careers in the WWE. They've been to other promotions. Didn't mention any in particular. But, and they've come back and they feel they want to do full circle and kind of finish their careers in WWE.
So that is it for kickoff. And the next time you hear our voices, we will be watching the main show of Extreme Rules 2017. Here's a promo.
Tonight, all superstars take it to the max. They go extreme.
We are going to lock you up inside of a steel cage.
You will never get extreme.
Kendo stick will be legal. Will Belly get extreme?
Rules were made for superstars like Dean Ambrose.
If Ambrose is disqualified, he's going to lose his Intercontinental Championship to The Miz.
For the first time ever, we're going to have an Extreme Rules Fatal 5-Way match. And the winner will face Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship.
Will it be Seth Rollins?
I've been to Suplex City, and I'm not afraid to go back.
Samoa Joe.
Action! I enter the Fatal 5-Way. Results, I win.
Finn Balor.
I will go on to face Brock Lesnar for the championship that I never lost.
Bray Wyatt.
I will take the Spear of Destiny, and I will deliver it right into the heart of the beast.
Or Roman Reigns.
And I'm the only guy around here that can beat Brock Lesnar. This is my yard.
Every man for himself. Who's the favorite? Everybody has an opportunity. One of 5 men could change the course of the new era.
So, James, what did you think of the opening promo?
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? Like we've talked about, there's not a whole lot of excitement here. They're basically building up towards future WWE pay-per-views with the main event here, who will face Brock Lesnar at the Great Balls of Fire. And the other matches, I mean, we'll go through them in detail as we go along. But for me, there's not a lot here to look forward to. But hopefully they can, like you say, Raw can finally deliver. And we are going to start off with the Intercontinental Championship match. And The Miz coming out here. And, of course, if Dean Ambrose gets disqualified here tonight, The Miz will leave with the Intercontinental title.
When I was the Intercontinental Champion, I made it prestigious.
The Miz's never-ending Intercontinental Championship World Tour.
I made it relevant. I made it the most honorable title on this company. I look the part, I act the part, I walk the part, I talk the part, because I am the part. I worked very, very hard to make it mean what it meant when I was a kid. And then, Dean, you won it. There it is! Dirty Deeds! Now you're champion, and that title is exactly what you are. A joke. You don't care. You don't care with the cheap shirts and your greasy hair. Everything you are is a disgrace to what a WWE superstar should be. Everything that I've done is to make WWE Town look like true superstars. You make us look like just wrestlers.
There's a lot of guys like you here in WWE, guys that care about image. Try to be something big and fancy and try to pretend to be something that you're not. Care about branding? I'm not a brand. I'm Dean Ambrose.
Ambrose, Miz for the Intercontinental title.
I love going out there every single night and busting my ass.
Maurice standing between her husband and that lunatic. And Maurice causing the distraction. Looked like Miz was going for a low blow. And Ambrose gonna make him pay. Ambrose's emotions got the best of him. Well, the Miz picks up a victory, unfortunately not the Intercontinental Championship. Dean Ambrose intentionally disqualified himself. I went to the general manager, Kurt Angle, and I demanded another match. I made sure the stipulation was if he gets disqualified at Extreme Rules, he will lose his title. Brilliant! The Miz outsmarting Ambrose. The Miz Intercontinental Championship Comeback Tour will begin, headlining arenas worldwide. If Ambrose is disqualified, he loses the Intercontinental Championship to The Miz.
So, what do you think of the build-up to this match then, James?
Right, I don't want to sound too negative because I meant to be a Raw fan. But this match, again, if it wasn't enough, these two feuded on SmackDown, and now they bring it over to Raw. Two SmackDown guys. Miz held the Intercontinental Championship for most, of last year, like we're talking about, or infused with. Ambrose was there as well, and it just feels like it's same old, same old. You
Well,
know?
it's like the modern day equivalent of Kofi versus Dolph, who wrestled over 1,000 times.
Yeah, I know, and I'm sick of it. I want to see something new for these two. I think Dean Ambrose, I don't know about you, I know you're a fan, I think he's been treading on water recently, as in, whatever he's doing, he's just got he's in, I don't know what the car equivalent is, third gear, whatever, he's just strolling along at the moment, do you know what I mean? Not doing anything major, not doing anything exciting, just... and it's really boring me, because I know Ambrose is better than this, and I want to see maybe like an Ambrose heel turn, or something exciting. I do not want to see him feud with The Miz.
Well, that's the thing, you know, they both got drafted to Raw to feud again on Raw, you know. I thought that superstar shake-up was to shake things up and create new feuds, new battles, and, you know, it should carry on. Because, you know, even when we saw them live...
Well, yes, the whole show was around Ambrose and Miz as well, and they've been feuding on and off on television now, like for so long. This matchup so many times. I don't know what exciting thing it can bring to it. You know, I just want it to be over and done with, and then they can both maybe move on. If management doesn't like Dean Ambrose at the moment, then so be it. If someone else needs the Intercontinental Championship, not one of these two. These two, for me, should be main event. They should be in the match in the main event, you know, for the Fatal 5-Way.
Yeah.
I think they deserve that. So, again, I don't know, but with the Universal title not being there, they need a couple of guys to actually take a championship that is being defended on pay-per-view, don't they?
Well, yeah, exactly, yeah. Predictions, well...
There you got your envelope. Who have you gone for in this match?
Well, as you well know, I'm a fan of Dean Ambrose, James.
Yeah.
So, of course, I have gone for the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose.
Right, well, Dan, I'm good because it's one of your guys and you're backing him. I love it. The fact is, I like Dean Ambrose as well, but I also like The Miz. But I think I've just heard me say I don't want The Miz to be Intercontinental Champion again. I want Ambrose to hold title and move on. So that's why I've gone Dean Ambrose as well in this match.
Dean Ambrose.
It's one of those that it could, because of the disqualification finish as well. I mean, why have you gone for Dean Ambrose in this one?
Well, you know my history of backing people that I like, you know, backing wrestlers that I'm fans of, and it's not gone too well, but I have a lot of faith in Dean Ambrose. I think he's been a good champion, and to strip him of his heavyweight title like the way they did, and, you know, to not give him any more chances, they've kind of pushed him down. He needs something to keep him going because the fans love him.
Yeah.
He's so over with the fans, so, you know, to keep him as Intercontinental Champion, I think it's the best.
Yeah, I think it is as well. I mean, I think Ambrose is better than this, but I think at this moment in time, that is all he's going to get. And if he does lose the title, then the problem is as well, then what? Because he can't even win a mid-card title. Will he ever be WWE Champion again? And a future like that. Whereas The Miz, I mean, I don't know if he will be champion. I don't think WWE have faith in him as a main eventer anymore. I mean, he's definitely a guy who can carry himself now. You see his ring work's getting a little bit better. But
now that he's stuck every other
exactly, it's the Daniel Bryan thing. But now he's moved over to Raw. That kind of redundant because he's not doing it to mock Daniel Bryan because they're not on the same show. So they're kind of taking that important part away from him. Maurice in his corner could always play a factor, of course, you know, in this one. But again, you would expect Dean Ambrose. He's had tougher odds, hasn't he, to go against?
He has, yes.
But what does Dean Ambrose have to do if he wants to win this? What's Keith's victory?
Well, he needs to have eyes in the back of his head, obviously, keep an eye out for Maurice and not get too worked up like Dean Ambrose. Because, as you say, he can lose by disqualification.
Yeah, and as we saw on Raw, you know, a couple of weeks ago with the low blow as well, Ambrose, it was a lunatic fringe, so we know he can lose it.
Yeah.
I think that's what The Miz has got to do, isn't he? Really, just keep winding up.
Keep winding him up, annoying him, pushing the right buttons, because, you know, I know how much Miz can wind me up, and I only have to watch him on telly. So, you know, to be in the ring with him, to have to work with him, it's going to be twice as annoying.
Yeah. Well, you know, or just take a leaf out of Christian's, but could just spit in his face and hopefully get a title win that way as well. I mean,
yeah,
it's worked before for him.
Done that to Orton, didn't he?
Yeah, done it to one of your guys. So, oh, look at Ambrose now, though. Is
wailing on Miz in the corner.
Yeah.
You don't want to get the 5 count because he will lose his title.
It does make the face look like a bit of a fucking idiot, though, when how close he is to being disqualified. Like, come on now, you know, you should know that. You're not that silly.
But again, he is the lunatic fringe.
Yeah, he said he's calmed down now. He's promised a ref.
The thing that annoys me is that The Miz was given a figure 4 leg lock, yet he never uses it.
Well,
He was handed it over.
you're never sure really what Miz you're going to get. As now he's up into the barricade. Oh, look, see what he does there? Just throws your chair in Ambrose's face.
Throws a chair to him, say, look, go on. Go on, use it.
Oh, nearly got counted out as well. Referee was up to
10.
That's what we want, a really long Miz Ambrose opening match to really get us excited.
Something to get our teeth into.
Yeah. As you mentioned, we just watched a ridiculous moment, so we'll see if we get any today. Oh!
Ambrose picked up the chair, but, he dropped it and then gets caught in the face with a big boot from Miz.
Marie saying, there you go, have that. Oh! Miz went for the cheap shot with a chair. Oh, come off it.
Miz looked to use a chair on Ambrose, but blocked it, got the chair himself.
Referee noticed that, and it looked like he was just baiting with a chair, of course.
I thought he was going to do an Eddie Guerrero.
No, he threw it away as he throws Miz back in now.
I can see us both being wrong here now.
Yeah.
Because you can see the Miz is just winding up Ambrose, and it's just going to get to the point where it's going to be an Orton Christian moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
But hopefully Ambrose can keep his cool together. Fuck it.
Yeah, Ambrose can do it, and he'll laugh at it. He'll laugh at Maurice as he goes on the apron to meet the Miz, and the Miz has got him now.
Oh, DDT's him on the outside. Just love the way he just flops himself down. That's great.
DDT'd on the apron, and like you say,
Ambrose hanging in a precarious position.
Can the Miz take advantage of this now?
To kick out.
Ambrose trying to fight out. He's trying to fight back here, folks, from this submission. Deadly by the Miz. Now Ambrose with the right hands.
Come on, Dino. Big right.
Come on.
Big right. Big right. That's it.
Oh.
Right, some backhands.
Building momentum.
Lunatic lariat. But gets caught by the Miz with a lovely neckbreaker combination. Goes for the cover, but Dean Ambrose ain't going to go down like that and a kick out.
You're right about that. Ambrose doesn't go down that easy. The Miz say, come on, ref. And of course, we are in, Dan, Baltimore tonight. Baltimore, Oregon. And you know, this is the second time Baltimore's hosted Extreme Rules. I'm full of little facts tonight.
You've just fact me so hard there, Jimbo.
I did, and Miz did the same to Ambrose, hanging him up in the second rope. And is the Miz getting a little bit of support here?
See, that would wind me up. That shit in the fucking corner of the ring. See, I'd lose my temper.
They've got
that.
They're promoting a podcast there on TV.
Yeah, I know.
Cheeky cunt. I would never do that.
We'd never cheapen us to that.
No. Especially an Arsenal fucking podcast. See, I had a Celtic top in the fucking WrestleMania show, and Arsenal was, why can't we have any, you know what I mean?
I wore a Spurs shirt for Raw.
And Miz going back to the submission now. In a safe place, but Ambrose trying to fight out of it.
Oh, but it's just been all Miz so far.
Yeah, as soon as Ambrose's out of the way, he gets caught with the section, and now the boot. Can he get him down?
To the Miz section.
No. God.
No, this is good news, because if Miz is beating Ambrose down, Ambrose is going to come back. Boom, dirty deeds. Good night, Miz.
No, yeah. I'm not... With predictions, it always comes in and out, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? We never know. But it's just Raw pay-per-views that just... I don't know why. It's just fucking hard work. It's already the first match, and I'm thinking, fucking hell.
Finished it.
It's just like, oh, come on. I mean, why, if you've got Ambrose, don't you put him? I know he could get disqualified, but like a no DQ match with weapons. We know how good Ambrose is with weapons and stuff.
Exactly, and it's an Extreme Rules event, not a fucking do anything extreme, you get disqualified and lose your title.
Oh, come on, and talk about extreme things. The Miz had a hold of Dean Ambrose's hair there.
Drags him back, drags him to the mat. And now he's closed fist right hands on Ambrose's head. I mean, come on, it can't be one rule for one and one rule for another, ref. Sort it out, mate. He's pulling his hair and punching with a closed fist.
He's getting away with it at the moment, and Maurice happy at ringside. And some of the fans, like I say, have got the Miz's back. And that's when you know you're not a very good heel when the fans start liking you. That Dudley thing I watched the other day, Brilliant Bubba was saying, like, if I'm not a cool heel, I want them to fucking hate me. And I was like, that's what you want to, that's what the Miz has. Oh, and Daniel Bryan drop kicks in the corner now, even though Daniel Bryan's on the rival show, rocking Ambrose.
Oh, hits the third one in a row. Ambrose certainly is rocking. But he's not gone down.
There's a few yes chants as well. The Miz looking for the clothesline.
Hits it. Ambrose has just taken a lot of punishment there.
I tell you what, if Ambrose, he's got to win this match because, like you say, he's been beaten up.
The amount of punishment he's taken,
Yeah.
he's going to win it. Right.
He's been beaten up for the last, 5-10 minutes?
Perfect scores on the card for you, James. Perfect main show scores on the card for me.
Right, the Miz to the top. Ambrose got to be careful. Oh!
Gets caught. Plant him.
You. Oh, went for the dirty deeds.
Miz reversed to the skull crushing finale, but Ambrose managed to push him off.
Oh, Miz with a big boot goes up top. Oh,
and Ambrose with a big right hand knocks Miz off the top ropes, and he goes crashing to the very, very wafer thin mats below.
And Ambrose now, he's going to go follow him, even though he could just get a count out victory. That's not the way he goes, is he? That's not.
He
the way.
don't go down like that.
And he's on the top now.
Oh, I'm surprised Maurice ain't stood in front of the Miz for a change.
And a huge elbow by Ambrose right on top of Miz to the outside. As you see the referee's count now.
See, the fans ain't even telling as much, are they?
No, hang on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe they are.
I think the fans want a good show. They seem like a good crowd.
God, Dino. Get some momentum.
Oh, but Miz reverses.
Boom. Lunatic lariat. Takes Miz down.
No.
Oh,
no. Thank you, Michael.
Bridges out. Goes for the cover, but Miz managing to kick out.
Oh. Yeah, beautiful fisherman suplex there by Dean Ambrose, but can't keep the Miz down as Maurice. I mean, I bet she's got a foreign object there, isn't she? She'll have. And the Miz struggling to get up. And now Ambrose going to bring his own little bit of momentum to this.
Big forearms, goes for the bulldog, but Miz manages to push him off.
And now Miz with a big boot. Oh.
Dean Ambrose ducks it, rolls him up. Go on.
Oh. Two. No. Oh.
Swinging neck breaker there by Ambrose. Will this get the job done?
Come on.
1, 2.
So close yet so far with Dean Ambrose there. Miz managing to kick out.
Dean
feeling that left leg as well. Come on now. Just dirty deeds. Get the job done. Easy as that. Simple as that.
That's all it takes.
That's it. Punch yourself in the face. That's it. I think with 6 results as well, 7 results, perfect score. It's got to be a perfect score at pay-per-view soon. Ambrose goes to the top.
Jumps over, but lands funny on his left knee. Now the Miz is targeting it.
He's going to go for the
kicking
figure 4.
Kicking inside of his thigh.
He's going to make him tap out with the figure 4 leg lock. He's working it. You've jinxed us, Dan. Ambrose taps out. Oh, Ambrose in serious trouble. Here comes the Miz.
Sunset flip, rolls up the Miz. But the Miz rolls through.
No!
For fuck's sake.
Why did you say it? The Miz, given the move to Ric Flair.
Hasn't used that fucking move in years. I mention it once and he puts it on Ambrose.
You're a jinx. Ambrose in the middle of the ring.
Do I get a call on the fly point for that?
No. Nowhere to go. Come on now.
Turn it over, reverse it.
Yeah, you can fight this, Ambrose. Come on.
He's a lunatic fringe.
Come on. If you like it, you should put a ring on it. Come on, Dean. Can he get to the ropes?
He's there.
Oh, look how much pressure the Miz is putting on, though.
Nearly turning it into a figure 8 of some sorts.
Yes.
Break it, Miz.
Just at the count of 4. And Ambrose trying to get up, but so exaggerated, injured on that knee. And the Miz didn't even have to do anything. Go rolling for the figure 4. Ambrose catching with a pin.
Go on.
He does.
2.
You motherfucker. Still with a bad knee, but Ambrose.
Deposits Ambrose to the outside, but Dean don't go down like that. Climbs up to the top. Go on, lunatic.
Oh my.
Go on, you loony.
God. Here he goes, but maybe. It took too long, didn't he?
Miz crutches Ambrose on top.
See?
Let's go Ambrose, let's go Miz chant. 50-50.
The Miz has got the hardcore fans behind him. They're losing their appeal with Ambrose, and Ambrose becoming like a kid's favourite.
Hook him up, give him a dirty deeds from the top. Slide underneath, powerbomb.
And he does slide underneath, and he's got him. But can the legs support the weight? Miz holding on to the turnbuckle.
The top turnbuckle's exposed.
And Ambrose going to send Miz into the turnbuckle, but stops himself. Could he realise?
Ambrose stops himself. for throwing Miz's head into it.
Oh! Miz with a big knockout kick that Bryan uses.
2. Oh. I knew we weren't going to go down like that. Ambrose managing to kick out.
Maurice down on her knees in disbelief. And the Miz can't believe it either. Come on, Dean. Put him away. And now the Miz holding his neck. This has been a war. And these men have been fighting for nearly 20 minutes now as well.
And the Bryan style kicks, but Ambrose goes down after just one. Pulls himself up to his knees.
My God, I'm surprised the fans are so behind the Miz.
They are behind the Miz's kicks.
No.
Dean Ambrose is going to pop up to his feet.
Well, a Miz kick though by the Miz. And like I say...
he catches it.
Come on, Ambrose.
Trips him. Figure 4. Woo! Lock it in, my son. Make him tap. Go on.
That's
tap.
what you get.
Tap.
That's what you get.
Ask him, ref. Ask him.
Miz can't do anything. He's trying to slap Dean Ambrose. He's stuck. He's got no other choice.
Go on. Tap.
Come on.
He's tapping.
He is. His left
tapping.
left hand's tapping. But his right hand's not gone down yet. He's got no choice. Ambrose trying to keep him away from that rope. Oh.
He was tapping with his left. It's a fucking travesty, just like Orton weren't pinned by Jinder Mahal.
But with the right hand, he manages to grab the bottom rope. And Maurice now looking on. Be careful of her, Ambrose. Don't check with the referee. Don't be distracted whatsoever. Uh-oh.
Oh, manages to duck out. Finale goes for a roll-up, but Miz managing to kick out.
Miz responds with right hand and both men holding in the legs.
Lunatic lariat.
A referee.
Dirty deeds, that's it.
Back to Miz Maurice. Oh, he didn't want to go into Maurice. Neither did the Miz.
Out the way. Yeah, the Miz nearly goes into his wife.
Back elbow to Ambrose. Is that going to be too much distraction? And Maurice slaps Miz to get disqualified. You see, Miz asked Maurice to slap him so it would cost him the title.
No.
And Ambrose, no, not like this.
The fuck's up with that fucking ref?
No, he sent Maurice
out.
He sent Maurice out.
I thought he was calling it.
No, he went, you're out of here.
Rolled it up and sent her out.
Maurice was trying her shenanigans here.
Come on, he's distracted. Capitalise on it, Ambrose.
And that's it. He's going to go for the roll-up.
1, 2.
Oh, come on, Maurice.
Low blow.
Oh, no. Miz throws Ambo into the referee.
Don't call it, ref. Don't have it.
A fan saying no. Oh, no, he's going to call for the bell.
Now, come on, ref. Use your sense. Use your sense, ref.
And Ambrose saying no.
Use your sense, ref. Don't make that call, ref. Don't be a dickhead.
Referee's not going to do it. Oh, no.
Fuck off.
Skull-crushing finale from behind. Oh, fuck off, ref.
No.
Oh.
That ain't how it goes. Nah. It's not going to be a perfect score.
What a fuck.
That was the most terrible fucking ending to the match. What did you think of that match?
I have to laugh at the ridiculousness.
I thought we watched the most ridiculous the other night.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, we got it coming out at the start of July. There are a lot of ridiculous moments, but I think this might just join the list. I mean...
You've just made the list!
Is the referee a tag team member of The Miz? Because, like, we'll talk about the match quickly. A bog standard match. Come on, they didn't go out really out of second gear, did they?
No.
Sleeper holes and stuff like this. A little bit of exchanges, with the kicks and stuff. I think the crowd were more excited than anybody else for it. But, the ending... how many times did Miz try to get Ambrose disqualified?
Exactly. He gets slapped by his own wife. Well, the ref done the right thing sending her out of here because, that's the thing. The ref was walking over as if to go for a disqualification. And then he runs straight back in the ring. If he was fucking in two minds about his choice, how can that fucking...
The referee screwed Dean Ambrose. Maybe if Ambrose had hit the dirty deeds on The Miz and gone for the pin, he might have still disqualified him anyway. You know? The referee played a vital role in it. To send Maurice out and then for her to come back in, and I don't know.
No, that was a terrible ending. As far as screw endings go, that's got to be out there with one of the worst.
Yeah, that is god awful, and it means neither of us get a point either. So it is 1-0 still as we move on to the next match. But this is what I was saying about Raw. Do you know what I mean? They could have had a nice match with even like The Miz pinning Ambrose. I know we wouldn't be saying that we would like, but do you know what I mean? If it was a sporting contest. Exactly. And then what happens? I don't want to see Miz and Ambrose continue this feud. Do you know, I don't.
Well, it's going to be continued, isn't it? You know, it's...
Well, let's hope they can pull it out of the bag as we move on to our next match. And we see Bayley backstage, who's going to be, the reason I'm laughing for, she will be on a kendo stick on a pole match. So there we go.
Well, it's better than a Judy Bagwell on a pole match, isn't it, I suppose?
Oh, it is a treat. Honestly, you fans they're gonna love the ridiculous episode, aren't they? They really are. And that's coming out, like we say, in July. And we move on to our next match. And it is, Dan, who's coming out?
No, I'm da. And?
Alicia Fox. See, that does get better every week. And forget Miz and Maurice, Dar and Fox are the power couple, Dan. What do you reckon?
Well, they're certainly getting there. You know, they've got a lot of heat from the fans as they're coming out. Yeah, you know, it is. They are the new it couple now.
Yeah, no, I really like them. They're growing well, as we see with the feud with Banks and Swan. Yeah, so Dan, what have you thought of the feud building up towards this one?
Well, you know, it's been an interesting one. We noted how in the Cedric Alexander Noam Dar feud, it was kind of replaced. Cedric Alexander was replaced by Rich Swann, you know, which is kind of a racial stereotypical thing, but you know, we let things like that slide.
Yeah, we do, and we've seen, like I say, Sasha Banks making her first appearance on 205, the one that's going to be out. I think we've watched. It's not going out yet. So the 205 live that Banks was on, we have watched, of course, and that will be on next week's podcast, episode 108. And Rich Swann, hometown boy,
coming out to a big cheer from the fans.
Yeah, very, very good, and his partner as well, who's getting a superstar response.
She is, yeah. You know, it's good for her, I suppose. You know, instead of her being left off and not doing anything tonight, she's teamed up with.
But I love Rich Swann, especially in his hometown. This is a good tag team, and they were saying that they've got more in common than Fox and Dar has, and it's a completely different couple, isn't it? You know, with these two.
It is, yeah.
So Dan, the question is, prediction. Oh, you got to ask me,
James.
Yes.
Who have you gone for in this match? I think I can predict who you've gone for.
Well, I said Dar and Fox are the next power couple. I have gone for
Banks and Swan.
Banks and Swan. Dan, who have you gone for this? So you got Banks and Swan as well.
I have, yes.
It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong. I really like Dar and Fox Entertainment, but the win-loss record's not really there, is it, you know?
Well, you know, we know what Dar's loss record is like. You know, he's nearly as bad as me on predictions. Yeah. You know, but he does manage to squeak out a win every now and then, so you never know.
Yeah, exactly. As Fox was in with Banks and she hugged Dar to get out of there. No, this is one of the matches I think is going to be really fun, and I'm really pleased that they're on the pay-per-view. You know, Noam Dar, his first WWE pay-per-view experience, the way he's getting it now. You know, Rich Swann's been there before.
They haven't got the purple ring ropes.
They haven't, which might be a good sign. Hopefully, they don't fuck about with it later. When Dar came out, it did say cruiserweight on there alongside Rich Swann as well. So if they do it like that, I'm more than happy with.
But again, you know, it isn't an Extreme Rules pay-per-view. It's not a cruiserweight.
Yeah. I mean, it should work out, shouldn't it? And Dar, but got caught then.
It did, yeah. Lovely Hurricane Rana, that's it.
And now Dar running over to Fox. They're great. They are. Since Fox has accepted Dar, do you know what I mean? I know that storyline went on for some time, but since she was like, no, Dar is my man, it can only be a funny thing. Oh, fucking hell, look at this.
Well, do you not think they're a light version of Miz and Maurice, you know, like...
Yeah, the cruiserweight version.
Yeah, the light version, that's what I mean.
Yeah, most definitely. Fox in there, and Banks, Oh,
Fox stands no chance going against Sasha Banks, though.
Well, no, the boss is just awesome, and I've been a massive fan
Banks
of her.
statement locked in.
Oh, she's going to make Fox tap out already? Come on, Dar, get in to stop this. Brilliant strategy by Noam Dar there, putting Alicia Fox's leg on the rope.
Well, yeah, that's what you've got to expect from the number 3 heel in the Cruiserweight division.
At least he's getting pay-per-view time as well.
Indeed, yes.
And Fox hit with a big boot on Banks, and now she's taking over here. Submission to the back. And swinging his ring rope. Is that a euphemism of what he's going to be swinging around later?
He's going to be swinging his little white finger.
Oh,
and Alicia Fox there dancing in front of Rich Swann. Got to keep looking down to remember whose name's which.
I don't think Rich Swann can handle this. Well, we're not going to get confused who Noam Dar is. He's the pasty white one.
Yeah.
It's different.
Sasha Banks is the slightly lighter one.
Yeah, different. It is, literally. It is like 50 Shades of Grey. Dar, Banks, Fox, Swann.
You said Alexander, didn't you?
Yeah, I know. Oh, my word.
Oh, tilt-a-well backbreaker there from Fox to Banks. Goes for the cover, but only gets a 2.
2.
Or was it a 1?
It might be in a 1. Now she's got the submission in. And Fox, with that sleeper, Rich Swann.
Dancing on the outside.
Yeah.
Trying to get the crowd into this.
His hometown crowd. I think it would be great. If I'd have known it was his hometown as well, I should have really looked up on it. Then you would guarantee a loss usually. No, Fox now stop him from getting the tag. Can Dan get his first point? Oh!
Fox goes for the big boot against Banks, but Banks ducks out the way, and Fox looks in a bit of trouble there. Not really seen much of Fox in action recently, for the past
10 years, yeah. But she's here now. Oh, Banks gets the tag to Swann, which Noam has to come in.
Oh, now Swann. Big right hands to Dar. Irish whip. Oh, lovely Hurricane Rana takedown there. Spinning heel kick to the midsection, and Swann's in control. But Dar there managing to kick out.
Oh. And now Rich Swann's come in and, like I said, completely in control, trying to hit the Tiger suplex on Noam Dar. He's going to roll him up. Oh.
Dar with a roll up there, but Swann managing to kick out.
Hey, double clotheslines for each other. And Dar, well, I don't know. I'll be happy if Noam Dar wins. You know that. And now headbutts and slaps and chops. Uh-oh. He's got him now. No.
Oh, test of strength with a backslide, but Swann had the advantage on that. But Dar responds with a big uppercut, and Swann responds with a lovely spinning heel kick to the head.
Absolutely beautiful. And can Swann take advantage of that now? Try and get the cover. Or is he going to try and tag in Banks again? Fox is there for a man if she wants. And like as I say that.
Oh. Well, Fox comes in to try and break things up a bit, but Banks meets her in the middle. Both women go tumbling to the outside.
She literally grabs hold of Fox's hair and just moves her with that. And now Dar's fallen to the outside with Rich Swann. Ooh.
But that's the thing, though. You spend ages beating your opponent down. You go for a tag, and then their partner has to come in as well. So it kind of like takes things away from it.
And now Fox and Dar on the outside. Banks wanting Fox to get up. What's Sasha Banks going to do?
Oh, Banks going to turn it up.
She's going to try to hit the knee, is she? Going to the top. Dar knows this. He's making sure he moves out the way. But Banks still. Oh! Takes Noam Dar out with a knee.
Fair play to that.
And now Dar thrown back in.
See, there'd be a bit of a backlash if it was Dar doing that to Banks.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. But now it's Rich Swann in position for the Phoenix Splash.
Bang! Hits its mark.
1, 2, 3.
And this match was over before it even started. And I got a point! I've not blanked tonight.
Yes, Dan, you get your first point of the night. And I moved to 2. So it is 2-1 at the moment. Wait a minute.
So what did you think of the match, James?
No, it's you.
So what did I think of the match, Dan?
Dan, what did you think of the match?
It was a very quick match. We always say that these cruiserweight guys don't get enough time, and again, I think this shows it. We had a very longed out match between The Miz and Ambrose, and this one kind of took away from it. Very, very short, but it was short, sweet, and straight to the point.
It really was, and lovely dance moves there with Banks roping in Swann as well. I really enjoyed it. It should have been longer. They could have had a lot more. And I do think we could see a Noam Dar versus Sasha Banks match as well, if they really wanted to.
Sasha Banks has got moves.
Yeah.
We know Swann's got moves, but Banks is in there just grooving it up as well.
Well, we move on. And we're back from the adverts. We see Elias Sampson, GPD lives, Dan. And I wondered if they're going to fill some time. And it looks like he's come out here to sing us one of his classics. What do you think of that?
I just farted. That's what I think of that. Someone's going to come down and beat him up, isn't they?
Well, you would hope so, Dan, wouldn't you? if he's here playing guitar middle of the ring. He can play the guitar, he just can't sing.
Well, any douche can play the guitar.
Yeah. That's why he is, yeah. That's why he's known. You heard it here, folks. So when he has got the T-shirt that says GPD, we all know where it comes from.
Exactly.
I don't know why they're not making money on it. And then nothing happened. No one came out and attacked him then. Well, what a waste of time that was. Dan, are you excited to see the GPD? We'll move on. And see Corey Graves, Michael Cole and Booker T on commentary. And the next match, well, it is for the WWE Women's Championship. And it's going to get bigger and better because it is a kendo stick on a pole match. Alexa Bliss, the champion, versus Bayley. And let's have a look at the promo.
A raucous crowd in support of Bayley, who is so excited to defend her championship against Alexa here in her hometown of San Jose.
I will stop at nothing, and I will fight with every ounce of energy inside my body to walk out of my hometown with this title.
Oh! Bayley to retain in San Jose! Kicked out by Alexa Bliss.
Your Cinderella story is done. The clock's going to strike midnight, and I'm going to break that glass slipper and take what I deserve.
Shoulders down and Bayley over the post.
That Raw Women's Championship.
DDT by Bliss. Alexa Bliss becomes the first woman in history to win the SmackDown Women's Championship and now the Raw Women's Championship.
Long live Alexa Bliss, the one, the only goddess of WWE.
Frustration, very disappointed evening for Bayley, but elation for Alexa Bliss.
Bayley, my goodness, if it weren't for you, this wouldn't be possible. Now your whole family finally have a real role model to look up to.
Oh, and Bayley's had enough, and Bayley takes down the champion.
At Extreme Rules, I'm invoking my rematch to once again become the Raw Women's Champion.
Oh, Bayley. Extreme Rules, that means you do whatever it takes to win however you want. So Bayley, why don't you be a good little girl and sit at the kiddie table where you belong and leave the championships to the adults?
Oh, and Bayley's heard enough.
You will never get extreme.
Look what she found. Alexa with a kendo stick in hand. Oh!
The sound of that bamboo striking Bayley's flesh makes him salivate. And I want to do it again. This Sunday, the first woman to climb up that pole and retrieve that kendo stick gets to legally use that thing to inflict pain on her opponent.
Alexa Bliss wasted a little time going right after Bayley. Look at Bayley, though. Turning the tables on Bliss. Bayley going to try to grab the kendo stick tonight. Oh, Alexa Bliss not allowing it to happen. Oh, look at what Bliss had planned.
Bayley's not capable of getting extreme. She's not ready.
So, Dan, you were pretty shocked when Alexa Bliss beat Bayley for the Women's Championship, weren't you?
I was, yes.
Prize the first woman to hold the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship.
Well, I thought it was going to be Charlotte to hold, title on either brand, but hey ho.
Hey ho.
So, James, what do you think of the promo?
Well, Dan, let me just say, I mean, the past few segments on Raw, the good segment on Raw was when Bliss had the called all the Raw women out, and I had a kind of coronation, if you would, where Bayley interrupted. But since then, Dan, Bliss had an awful segment on Raw. This Is Your Life. Reminiscent, trying to replicate the Rock of Mankind. It was fucking awful. Honestly, there's no point even watching it.
No,
That's how bad it was.
well, I think WWE are trying to delete it from their history. It's a delete kind of thing. But yeah, it's terrible. Yes.
I mean, do the Raw women? I mean, and now, like we say, in July, we're going to talk about pole matches, aren't we? On the Wrestlers Most Ridiculous, but
We are, yeah.
I haven't got high hope for this. But to have this type of match here, do the women on Raw deserve better, Dan?
I think they do, yes. Considering the SmackDown Live women will be competing in the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match, Raw women need to do something to top that.
And do you think a kendo stick on a pole match is that?
Well, it's better than a Judy Bagwell on a pole match. It could have been worse. I've got slight hopes for this one. It's going to be a very weaponised match. You don't normally see too much of women's matches being weaponised. From previous hardcore style women's matches, you've had to bring out ironing boards and so on and so forth. So so it's not a sexist type match, shall we say.
Yeah.
So, they've improved in that count, but, again, it's be like a hardcore match, but they're only going to be using one weapon, basically.
Yeah. Well, we're going to see Bailey's reaction now. Is that an omen for Bailey? The wibbly-wobbly inflatable men aren't going up?
Well, they've just completely flopped.
I've had a lot of love for Bailey in the past, but I think recently, I don't know if WWE know what to do with her. On NXT it was special, and now it seems like, especially the fans are going to get on there, it's a bit weird, but do you expect a long match, or do you expect
I don't expect it to be that long,
No,
no.
I don't expect it's a fucking pole. How difficult is it to go up? It's like a ladder match in theory, though, isn't it?
But isn't it if they can get up the pole, then they can use the weapon? It's not to win the match.
That's an excellent point. So there's going to be a pinfall afterwards as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they can get up the pole, get the weapon, and then use the weapon to win the match.
Well, let's hope it's not just the first one up there to get the kendo stick, because then, like you say...
That'd be fucking pointless. What would be pointless? You might as well have a fucking tic-tac on a pole match.
Well, Dan, here's the question. As we run through the announced team and wait for Alexa Bliss's entrance, who have you gone for in this one?
As much as I think Bailey is loved by the fans, especially the younger fans, she's the female John Cena, loved by the kids. I believe it's going to be Alexa Bliss.
Yeah. Well, Dan, it's quite simple. You know my history. Anybody who's ever listened to this podcast knows my history with Bailey. And the history is, what does Bailey always do to me?
She always fucks you over.
She always fucks me over. So that's why tonight, last month I went for Bliss over Bailey. I was right.
You're going for Bliss?
I've gone for Bliss again, because Bailey always lets me down, like we know. And tonight, Bliss, she's just won the championship as well, isn't she? She's not going to lose it in a kendo stick on a pole match. So
exactly.
I think this feud will continue. And let's see how Alexa Bliss... So the best reaction so far has been Banks out of the three.
Getting a bit of a response.
Yeah. And so we get introductions now as well. So we'll talk about keys to victory. Dan, what does Bliss have to do if she wants to win this match, seeing as you've gone for her?
She needs to get her tits out. No, she needs to get out that pole and get the kendo stick before Bailey. She knows what it takes to beat Bailey. It has been tough in the past, but I think Bliss has got it and will get it. No, Bliss...
You keep correcting yourself. Keep going with it. Go with one or the other.
She will get it. She has got it.
She will get it. She will get it good.
She will get it good.
Just don't say it aggressively, otherwise that seems a bit,
She'll get it even if she says no.
Good. But yeah, the Women's Championship is on the line. It is Bailey. It is Bliss. It is kendo stick. Here we go. I think Bailey, what she has to do is literally, like you say, go up and get the kendo stick. There's not really much kind of philosophy or psychology around it. And Bliss saying,
got to go through me first. Right through her.
But she is quite small, though, isn't she? I mean, Bailey is the bigger one. I think Bailey... Go on, Bailey. She is going to go for it.
Oh, well, Bliss lets Bailey go for the kendo stick, but drags her back by her hair, and this is the Bliss we know and love. She's just aggressive. She don't take no shit.
Who do you like more, Bliss or Bailey? I like Bailey. Don't give up on Bailey.
As far as wrestling style goes, I think Bailey's a brilliant worker, good wrestler, but I don't know, I'm quite liking Bliss's heel side.
Yeah, no, I like Bliss. I like the heel
I'd
side
lick her
as well,
heels.
yeah. But the thing is with Bayley, like I said, she's a better worker. She deserves a little bit more here. Maybe she should have been traded instead of Charlotte to SmackDown. But then again, I said
that's just personal preference.
Well,
I
said this when Charlotte was on Raw. I said if she's so good, she'd go over to SmackDown and dominate, wouldn't she? And that's what's happened. So, you know, I've got a fair play to her as Bayley's out the ring and Bliss. Oh, I can't get it yet. She still can't reach it from there.
Oh, but Bayley cuts Bliss off. Both women are fighting in a precarious position now.
Oh my word.
So far, this match is like Enzo and Amore going for a tag. They're just both trying to go for the kendo stick.
They are, and Bayley... No, one of them went for a pin. Bayley went for a pin, don't forget. I mean, that happened as well in this match. As Bayley...
Bayley's got her hands on the kendo stick.
Oh.
Both women tumble to the outside, and the kendo stick's just laying there in the ring.
I hope they both don't get up and run and grab it at the same time.
Grab an end each.
Yeah.
Like it's a double
Easy,
ender.
Tiger. Stay.
Sorry.
Stay. As Bliss and Bayley, look at it.
Pulled themselves up.
Here we go. Oh, no.
Oh, but Bayley cuts Bliss off and takes them both to the outside. Now we've got a scrap on our hands.
Did Bayley underestimate Bliss in their first matchup? Or is Bliss as good as she says she is? Oh.
Well, you know, she was winning titles before she was going against Bayley.
Yeah, but she's just been suplexed, though, on those wafer-thin mats on the outside, Dan.
She has indeed, and now Bayley's in the ring, and she's got her hands on the weapon.
She is the modern-day lethal weapon, isn't she? Steve Blackman would be
Well,
proud.
she said she's been watching Sandman, Sabu, Tommy Dreamer. You know, they're all extreme enthusiasts.
I'm an extreme enthusiast as well, as Bayley's chasing Bliss around the ring. Go on, Kana! Bliss running away and Bayley's got her now. Oh, batter up, Bayley. Come on, it's bottom of the ninth. You need this.
Oh, but Bliss takes out Bayley before she gets a chance to use the kendo stick.
Goldberg-like spear there.
Oh, and now Bliss is just whipping away at the back of Bayley.
We saw that.
Oh, across the back of the head.
We saw the mark on Bayley's back with just one hit. And like you said, Bliss has just hit 4. Oh, 4. It's like Kendo Stick City, isn't it, here?
Spank her ass.
We've lost Dan, unfortunately, at the beginning of the match. Ask Kendo, it was just too much. We couldn't expect it.
Oh, fucking hell. Bliss is going to town on Bayley, though.
Oh, the kids can't believe it either. Oh, and Bliss just poking Bayley. And what happens when you poke a sleeping Bayley?
Turt.
Oh, yeah, Bliss looking to hit a home run herself now.
Oh, but Bayley blocks it and...
Oh! Bayley to Bayley, but she's too injured to capitalise on it straight away. Bliss gets the stick and now going for the corner.
Oh, sets the kendo stick up in the corner. Pulled off by Bayley.
Oh, Bayley throws Bliss across the ring, but... Oh!
Bliss throws Bayley. Looks like it hit her straight on the collarbone when the kendo stick was set up in the corner. The annoying thing is when they break this kendo stick, they go under the ring and get another one. Doy.
Oh, and a DDT to Bayley.
1, 2, 3. And just like that.
How long was that? 5 minutes.
Not even that.
Well, Bliss beats Bayley. Like I say, kendo stick to the head, DDT, and Bliss, dominant victory, would you say, Dan?
Very dominant, yeah. I don't think Bayley got so much as a look in. She hit one move, Bayley to Bayley, and I think that's all the offence that Bayley had.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really weird match. Bliss in complete control. Looked like for the majority of it, Bayley won Bayley to Bayley, but 5 minutes. So you've had the same amount of time as the mixed tag team match that we've had. So we move on. A little bit disappointed there, Dan?
I am slightly disappointed, yeah, but, you know, there's only so long you can take a beating with a kendo stick for, I suppose.
I think that's a perfect point. As we... oh, there we go. The Extreme Rules getting it right with the replay. As we say, with that, though, we both get another point, and it is 3-2. Daniel, a little bit of a roll now as we go on to our next match.
2 for 2.
2 title matches still to come, of course. The tag team cage match. Cruiserweight title, and then we will find out who will challenge Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. A Great Balls of Fire. Yeah. Oh my God. It's Virgil. Virgil is hit. Oh no, wait.
And the IRS.
Yeah, Virgil and the IRS. They've come in.
$1 million man.
Jimmy Hart. Baltimore
man for the
enjoyed
South.
himself. Look how tough he looks.
Money in the Bank promos get more time than matches do.
There you go. This is a replay. So they've been talking for a little while, and now we're going to see Jeff get his. Oh no, is this the end of the match? We're going to see Jeff getting his fucking tooth knocked out.
Oh yeah.
So Dan, our next match is for the Raw Tag Team Championship. It is Jeff and Matt, the Hardys. Do they call them Hardys now? Yeah. It is the Hardys versus Sheamus and Cesaro. Cesaro. What have you thought of the build-up towards this?
Well, it's a bit long-lived. You know, it is. It's built up for a little while now. We saw in the what was that match? Tag team term. We saw him in a tag team turmoil match when we watched. Oh, is this the opportunity that they won?
Yeah, it was 5 weeks ago that they. I know you don't watch a lot of Raw, but 5 weeks ago at Payback was when Sheamus and Cesaro lost to the Hardy Boys and then attacked him afterwards. And then the Raw we saw was them winning tag team turmoil to get this opportunity here. So can they make good of it? That is the question. I tell you what, I hope we see Jeff do a crazy dive because this has the potential to be match of the night, Dan. I don't know what you think.
Most definitely, yeah. Cesaro, brilliant worker. Sheamus, bit questionable at times. You know, we've not seen anything very impressive from Sheamus match-wise. And the Hardys, well, they're not our number one tag team for nothing.
Exactly. But I do feel, as we are going to talk about predictions in a minute, I don't know, for me, I might have gone heart over head in this one.
James?
Yes?
Prediction-wise, who have you gone for in this match?
I think I made a mistake because I have gone for the Hardys. I will explain my reasons to you after you tell me who you've gone for.
I think I've made the same mistake and gone for the Hardys.
Right. Yeah, I was worried that you were going to go Sheamus Cesaro. Yeah, I made a mistake here. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to lay my cards on the table now because we have nothing else to lose. I've gone for all the champions to retain tonight.
Neville.
As you see, with Bliss, Ambrose, Hardys, and I mean, I don't want to give away, but I think Neville beating Aries for me was, you know, we'll talk about that. That would be, and I wrote it down. And I thought, yeah, Hardys because Jeff's diving off the top, but it makes sense.
Yeah,
for Sheamus and Cesaro to beat the Hardy Boys in this one, as we see the Hardy Boys entrance.
Brilliant response from the crowd as they do.
That's what.
But then again, you know, in a similar fault to that, Jeff Hardy normally costs himself the match or costs the Hardys a match by doing something ridiculous off the top of the cage.
Yeah. Do you know what I think it is? I think I'm not speaking for you, but my general excitement for the Hardy Boys and seeing them on a pay-per-view, I'm always going to try and, you know what I mean, especially our number one team, you're going to back the Hardys, aren't you?
Most definitely, yeah. The hard-hitting Hardys.
We are, and Michael Cole does tell us, and I'm telling you now, that this is the fourth time in WWE pay-per-view history we're having a cage match for the Tag Team Championship, and it's been 15 years since the last one. So if the Hardys do want to retain their Tag Team Championships, Dan, what are they going to do?
Well, Jeff's going to have to do something crazy. And I think they're going to have to use the fact that the Hardys are a more established tag team than Cesaro. I think that goes in the Hardys' favour. But you can't discount the Swiss Superman and the Celtic Warrior.
I know, this is the thing, isn't it? I mean, hang on a minute. They've been teaming for over a year now as well, and they're getting chemistry. But I do think Cesaro does deserve more. I know this is a high-profile match, but I don't think Sheamus and Cesaro are really a tag team, no matter how much they sell it to me. And I think the Cesaro on the WWE Network, because that's what we, WWE Network review for free, where they talk about brass rings, and it's Kevin Owens, it's Dean Ambrose, Cesaro, done a couple of years ago. Since then, of course, Ambrose and Owens has had success. Cesaro's, you would say, maybe fallen down the card.
Yeah.
But we start off here, and oh my God.
Well, Sheamus and Cesaro both trying to escape. Hardy Boys cutting him off, and Cesaro goes for the door, but to no avail.
Yeah. Is that the best way to try and get out as quick as you can, Cesaro?
Well, I'd let Cesaro go and then beat the granny out of Sheamus and then pin him.
That's an excellent point. Yeah, let him go. Let it go. And we'll see what risk. And now Jeff's climbing the cage. Yes, it is a bit retarded if you think about that. They have to both get out at the same time. Sheamus Irish ripping Jeff now.
Irish. Inverted atomic drop. Oh. Hardy going down low.
Oh, and now you're going to go running at Sheamus. Oh,
Sheamus caught between a rock and a hard place there.
Oh, and so is Matt Hardy thrown by Cesaro. That's basically a one-on-one match for the time being.
Jeff and Antonio.
And Jeff throwing Cesaro into the turnbuckle as well. Has there been a good match yet on this pay-per-view?
Not really, no.
No, I mean, the Swan Banks match was over before it really started, wasn't it? So you can't really
Yeah,
count that.
same as the Bliss and Bayley.
That wasn't a good match.
No, that's what I mean. Ambrose and The Miz, terrible match.
Yeah. Kickoff match wasn't too bad, was it, I suppose?
No, but again, that was a really screwy finish that was just looked terrible.
Well, now Sheamus and Cesaro throwing Jeff and Matt into the cage. And now it's time to go.
Well, don't you just go out the door then? And now Team Cesaro, as you say, both trying to climb out, but again, getting caught by the Hardys.
And Hardy's been there, done that, like you say, Dan. You know, so much experience with them.
Sheamus and Cesaro, they're both trying to Irish whip Matt and Jeff into each other, but Jeff kind of reverses it and hits Cesaro.
And now Matt's trying to get over the top. Cesaro chasing him. Jeff and Sheamus on the other side. Look how excited the crowd are by this.
Yeah, actually sitting on their hands.
Cesaro just crotched himself there.
Oh, and Sheamus has crotched on the opposite side of the ring.
Come on, Hardys, get out of there.
That's one thing you can't discount, and that's the heart of the Hardys.
Yeah, that is true. To be fair, there was not much to be said about two teams just doing exactly the same thing on either side of the ring, and that's what we're having at the moment, both trying to escape. Both Hardys now throwing Sheamus and Cesaro into the side of the cage. We're going to finally see some tag teaming.
Oh, wow, running drop kick there to either man's man.
Yeah, exactly. Hardy with Hardy on Sheamus and Cesaro. Just different variations of it. Doors open now. Jeff's already hurt his back. That doesn't look good for a swanton later, does it?
Nah. Oh, bit of poetry in motion.
Oh.
With Sheamus against the cage, but could that make him fall out?
Well, the door's there and Cesaro on the other side. They're going to do the exact same thing.
And for a bit more poetry in motion.
Oh.
Take down Cesaro.
And now is this an opportunity, Dan, for the Hardys to try and get out of here?
Hardy, 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 ha.
You're out of here.
Well, Matt and Jeff look to be climbing up each corner.
Matt's made it just over the top. Sheamus saying, come on, Cesaro.
Sheamus pulls Cesaro up and Sheamus goes after Matt. Cesaro after Jeff. Oh, bouncing Jeff's head off the cage, but Jeff responds by bouncing Cesaro's head off the cage.
And now Matt and Sheamus fighting in the corner as well. That's what we'll do. You call Hardy Cesaro, I'll do Sheamus, Matt, and Sheamus comes over to get Jeff. You dickheads.
You said it now.
You ruined a perfect thing. Oh my God, though. Jeff's got
Sheamus looking to powerbomb Jeff, but Jeff had hold of Cesaro and kind of like a side Russian leg sweep. Matt comes off the top and takes out Cesaro. I mean, it's just carnage after carnage.
That was a good move, and there was no reaction to that then.
Yeah, I reacted.
Oh, no, I'm saying, I turned it up, and I was like, I was expecting noise from the crowd.
Fuck the crowd.
As Sheamus goes into that hard steel. And Matt Hardy, can he get over the top now?
Looks to be escaping. There's no one there to stop him.
But as you say that, Cesaro, now he's on the top rope.
They climb fast when they're chasing someone, but they climb slow when they're escaping.
Oh my God, Matt just needs to get his leg over to win this.
Where's Lita when you need her?
But Cesaro pulls him back in. Huge uppercuts now. And Sheamus is there as well.
Do you notice how they dropped Lita from the kickoff panel a few weeks before the Hardys come back?
Coincidence? I think not.
We don't want any awkward meetings backstage, so if you take a little while off.
And Matt gets caught there in the Irish curse. No, not the Irish curse. White noise. He's in serious trouble.
But he's managing to stop Sheamus from escaping out the cage door.
And Cesaro sends Jeff into the side of the cage.
Now Cesaro looks to escape, but Matt's just holding on to his leg.
Little pit bull with Sheamus trying to pull him off. Can't get him though. And it looks like Cesaro are in control of this match at the moment.
Come on, Hardys.
Double team.
Oh, sends Matt face first into the cage. Matt was a javelin and the cage was a javelin catcher.
And now they're doing the same to Jeff Hardy. No.
Oh, but Jeff managing to kick Sheamus. Sheamus with a one-man flapjack to Jeff, but Jeff manages to climb over.
And he's over. Oh, no. That's
halfway out.
That's a better camera angle. Sorry to interrupt, but why don't you just use that for the match? That's the start with Jeff. Not let him over.
And now Sheamus pulling in Jeff and Matt pulling Cesaro.
And now Cesaro on the top rope, walking towards Jeff, and he's going to try and get over now. Jeff finally sees him, and Sheamus stopping Jeff. And now here comes Matt.
Jeff stopping Cesaro.
They're all stopping each other.
Hey. Jeff drags Cesaro back into the cage.
Matt gets caught by Sheamus with back elbow.
Black Sandals smash off the top by Cesaro to Jeff.
I suppose that was meant to be impressive, but I don't really think so. As now Cesaro holding Jeff.
Oh, goes for his white noise.
Bro kick.
Goes for bro kick, but Jeff managing to duck out of the way.
Oh, and now Jeff managing to fight off Sheamus, and he kicks him right to Matt Hardy's path.
Oh, a lovely tornado DDT off the top rope by Matt.
All 4 men down now in this tag team title match. Who will take home the silver? What colour is it now? Bronze. Who will take home the gold? Fuck it.
Who will take home the gold with the red strap?
Bronze, golded.
Who will take home the titles?
Who will? Who will? As now the Hardys
looking to escape now.
I think Jeff's got a little bit more energy than Matt Hardy has at the moment.
He's climbing a bit faster.
Yeah, jumps over the top.
No one there to stop him though. Cesaro springs up though to try and save the match. Oh, looks to be pulling Jeff in by his hair.
I would say Sheamus and Matt Hardy a little bit slower than Jeff and Cesaro, as now both teams on the top of the cage.
Jeff looks like he's nearly escaped though.
Jeff's going. Cesaro's got hold of the arm. He's got to pull his arm out of socket. Oh my God.
Jeff is left hanging.
And Sheamus is now on top of the cage, kicking off Matt. Oh.
Half of the Hardys are out. So Jeff's got one title.
And Matt's making a mistake by pulling Sheamus back in now, seeing as Jeff has fallen to the outside. I guess we're not going to have a big dive.
Well, unless he climbs back in.
Oh, he's hit the side effect on Cesaro.
Quick out the gate. Go, Matt, go.
He's going to enter. Oh, no.
Sheamus off top, but Matt ducks it. Side effect to Sheamus. This is it. Go on, Matt.
Now it's your time. Don't climb out. Climb off. No.
Don't do a Jeff.
No, no. No, the door. Use the door. Jeff's saying, come on, Matt, climb.
Climb, Matthew, climb.
Climb like you've never climbed before.
Oh.
He's nearly there, but I feel, Cesaro getting up. Oh, Jeff's coming up the other side, they're helping his brother. They might pull him off.
Oh, fucking hell, that's going to be precarious.
Cesaro, now Sheamus up there as well. Come on, Matt.
Come on, Matt.
Come on.
You're halfway there.
Oh, no. Cesaro headbutting Jeff Hardy.
Oh, Jeff's back down.
And I think Matt is going to go back the other way as well.
Matt's going to go back into the ring the hard way.
Fuck's sake.
Looks like we're going to have new tag champs.
No.
They're going to destroy him.
And now Cesaro, Sheamus got hold of Matt. Got him up like Razor's Edge, double team move.
Oh.
And Jeff's trying to get in, but Cesaro shutting that door there. Jeff opening that door.
Cesaro closing that door.
Slams it in Cesaro's face. Oh,
Sheamus bro kicks the door into Jeff's face. Sheamus looking to escape.
Matt, why are you stopping him for? Let him go. And then
go out as well.
Yeah, either that or fights his up, pin Cesaro.
But he's just dragging Sheamus in by his leg. God, wrestlers are stupid fucks.
I know, just let him go.
Let him go.
But he's not, and Sheamus fighting back in now. And Sheamus has got Matt Hardy.
Twist of fate.
And Cesaro climbing the top rope.
Out the door, Matt. Out the door, Matt.
The door is open, Matt. It's like Crystal Maze. The door comes to... You got 5 seconds. Oh!
Throws Cesaro off the ring rope, and he goes to climb over the top.
Well, he's going to climb, but I think he's going to make it now. Matt Hardy, surely.
Go on, don't call me Shirley, but it looks like he's going to be out if he hurries his ass up.
Come on now. Come on now.
Oh. And Cesaro. Go on, no, but all you need to do is just let him push you off. I don't know if you get a bit hurt.
Uh-oh. It's not a long fall from there, is it? Oh, my God.
He should have let the momentum of the uppercut take him out.
Well, the uppercut had knocked him out by the looks of things, and he's falling on Cesaro.
Cesaro's holding a deadweight mat.
And where is Sheamus going? Oh, my God.
For the Celtic Cross from the top
with Cesaro.
Cesaro's assistance.
Oh! Here comes Jeff, and he's taking off his T-shirt, so you know what that means. He's going to go crazy. Here comes... Come on, Jeff.
He's going to go cray-cray.
Come on, Jeff. Now the fans, this is what the fans wanted to see. Jeff, on the top. Come on, son. That's it. Hey! Whispering a ring.
Hell.
Whispering a ring off the top. Straight down on Cesaro. Beautiful move. And we see the slow motion replay as well. Would you a steel cage to save me, Dan?
Yeah, of course would.
Oh, see, lovely.
On the computer game.
And now Matt. Come on, if you get out, it means you win, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or because Jeff's back in, does that mean he's re-entered the match? No, it can't be. No, that would be stupid. No, Matt, just get out yourself, mate. And he's trying to help his brother. And now Sheamus and Cesaro going over the top. And let me guess. Oh, look, Cesaro helping Sheamus over the top. As Matt's trying to drag Jeff for no reason. Just get out yourself, Matt. And here comes Sheamus Cesaro down the side. Matt's out, so that means yes. No, what? Hang on a minute. So Matt got out, went to drag Jeff, but Cesaro and Sheamus landed at the same time, meaning the Hardys lost. But if Jeff already been out, you can't re-enter the match, can you, once you've been out?
No, you're out.
You're out.
You've escaped from the cage, which Jeff had. So again... Another fucking screwy finish for a title change.
So the Jeff and Matt both escaped the cage, but because it's not at the same time...
Yeah.
What a fucking mess, Dan. I think it's your turn to talk about the match now. What did you think of that match?
Awful. The match itself wasn't too bad. You know, there's a lot of things that don't make sense, especially in a cage match. You know, why they choose to go over when it's easy to go out the door. The speed that they climb, you know, it wasn't a really well worked. Again, for teams that have worked for a while together, you know, they've had a fair few matches now. You thought they would have got a bit of chemistry, but it seems like there was hardly any chemistry between the match. I don't think tag team cage matches work. I think it's better for a one-on-one. It's like an intergender match. You know, you beat your opponent down, you go to make a tag to your partner, who then tags in another fresh man anyway. So it's like, you know... makes it redundant.
No, I completely agree with you. And this is what's fucking annoying me. You know, Raw pay-per-views always seem to fucking let us down. And a screwy finish like this as well. When we don't need it, you know. And to be fair, it's not really about the point. We don't get the points, and it's 3-2 as we move on. It doesn't make sense wrestling-wise, does it? You know, like we talk about the psychology or the way things work. I don't know. I mean, yeah, Sheamus and Cesaro tag team champions. I guess the feud will continue, but do you know what I mean? Who cares? Like, this is a real problem now if they keep burning people. But we have just 2 matches left. It depends now, I would say. I don't know your predictions, but I think it would depend on your main event on if you can draw or if you will lose again. Is that fair to say?
Lose.
I don't know who you've gone for cruiserweight-wise, but I mean, we'll talk about it in coming up because that will be the next match. It will be for the Cruiserweight Championship. Austin Aries versus Neville in a submission match. And let's have a look at the promo.
There is no one on the Neville level.
From the moment I stepped foot in this division, I have obliterated and defeated everybody. That includes the great Austin Aries. Twice. Austin Aries poses no more threat to me than the long list of pretenders that lay before him.
You want to talk about pretenders? You've defeated me twice. That's delusional. Let's go back to WrestleMania. I had you locked in the last chancery.
Hey, so now we're going to tap out at WrestleMania!
And what did you do?
Oh, wait a minute. Neville just shoved to the eye.
Neville just breaking the reconstructed eye socket of Austin Aries.
The king stays atop the throne.
Now let's go to opportunity number 2 at Payback.
Oh, God! Sunset flip into the last tap 3.
Is he going to tap out, bring the championship to Austin Aries? Neville grabbing at the official, trying to do anything he can, and now he pulls the official. Austin Aries doesn't agree with it, but Neville put his hands on the official.
Desperate men do desperate things, and you held on to your championship.
Well, nobody asked for your opinion. You have had 2 opportunities at my crown, but I stand before you as the king of the cruiserweights.
Walk away now, because I will not be held responsible for what happens.
Oh, wait a minute! The cruiserweight champion Neville wants to destroy Austin Aries.
Aries can't even defend himself. Oh, no!
Neville is absolutely crazed right now.
This isn't a match. This is an attack from Neville.
Regardless of whatever little narrative you want to tell yourself, you are in no condition to step in the ring with the king of the cruiserweights. I am undeniable, I am unstoppable, and I am dangerous.
The fact of the matter is this: you've been scraping by the skin of your teeth 2 times now, and you know that you can't do it the 3rd time, because I've got a whole catalog of submission holds I've been waiting to use. But the last one I'm going to use is going to be the last chance, remember? And when I lock it in this time, you're going to have no choice but to tap out, and I will take your WWE Cruiserweight Championship.
So, James, what do you think of the promo?
Well, I'll tell you something. I really like Aries and Neville, but much like Kendrick and Cesaro, I think this feud needs to end. You agree with me?
I agree, yeah.
I mean, we've seen a lot. We've seen TJ Perkins getting involved. We've seen Neville having to cheat, basically, get disqualified last month against Aries to try and, keep his Cruiserweight title. Interesting note, they are purple ropes as well, so the tape has gone on, as we see. But what do you think of Neville versus Aries?
Well, again, it could be a very interesting match. We've seen Neville being very dominant since he's joined the Cruiserweight division. It's been an interesting feud. Both men are good workers.
Yeah, indeed. But what happens, I mean, we talk about this match and the ramifications for the winner and the loser. So prediction-wise then, Dan, who have you gone for in this one?
Well, I thought there was going to be at least one title change, and if you go back to all my other predictions, none of the others have had a title change. So, of course, there only leaves one match for there to be a title change in, and I've gone for A-Double to finally
You've gone for
get
Austin Aries. Oh! So now this is your chance that you could potentially win this still. If you get this right, you're level with me, and if you've gone different in the main event, Dan, because I have gone for... Dan, what does it say?
Neville.
So I have gone for Neville to retain in this match as both men start in a submission. Is that my one?
No, that's mine. Yours has just gone down.
Oh, yeah, mine gone down. Right, good. Because I always like to keep the winning. Why have you gone for Aries in this one?
I just think, it's about time that something changed between these two. And, Neville does need to be beaten for his Cruiserweight Championship.
Yeah, I don't know if Aries is the man to do that, though. I think if Neville's going to be beaten, it should be someone like Jack Gallagher. I know I'm a bit biased by that. But I think Neville, could young guy coming up, especially how dominant he has been now for, what is it, like we say, 6-month period on Monday Night Raw. I mean, Aries is great, and he's come the closest to stopping Neville, I feel. But obviously I want Neville to walk out of here and find a new challenger. A Neville versus Cesaro match is something I wouldn't mind seeing, But keys to victory for this one. What does Aries have to do if he wants to become Cruiserweight Champion?
To do what he's been doing to Neville before, but try not to get caught up in Neville's mysterious ways or devious ways. And I think this being a submission match, it kind of changed the balance a bit, Neville can't do too much too devious against Aries in a submission match.
Well, and this is the thing again, but you made a perfect point with it during the kendo stick and the steel cage. It's basic basic things, as in how fast you climb a steel cage, or how slow you are to react to certain things. And if he's a good guy versus a bad guy in a submission match, you would expect the good guy to win anyway, because you don't usually see good guys tapping out, and it will make Aries weak with a loss here. This is why I questioned whether he will go back to NXT after this, or will he stay on 205. I mean,
yeah,
the possibilities are there for him. It depends what happens, isn't it? I think Neville, like we say, he's perfect at the moment, and just slow it down, takes the crowd out. I think takes the crowd out of it, intentionally or unintentional. Tries to slow things down.
Aries there getting off to a good start against Neville. I mean, Neville's not really got much of a uppance there as a helo back into the ring by Aries. Last chancery. But Neville escapes it.
Yeah, Neville's too quick, and he's going outside, and he's like, yeah, I'll take my time here. Tries to hurt Aries.
But Aries reverses it and throws Neville into the barricade.
And Aries got advantages as well. Don't forget, he is the veteran out of these two men. He's been around the world and won championships, so he knows what he's doing in the ring. And Neville's got to be careful of that. Oh, fucking hell.
As Aries throws Neville's sternum first into the barricade.
Oh, and that does not look good.
Doesn't bode well. Are we going to see another quick match here?
Well, I don't know. I hope the Cruiserweights gets a little bit of time if we have quick match after quick match. But I've got to question how healthy Aries' leg is as well, because he has been attacked in recent times, isn't he? Especially with TJP clutch, with Neville as well. If the leg will come into play in a submission match, if that is his weakness. But again, he didn't show much weakness. He just threw Neville into the apron there.
And we did see Aries make Neville tap.
That is a perfect point. We have seen Neville tap.
Well, it looked like Aries was going for a suicide dive, but Neville, wise to that, ducks out the way. Aries goes up top and takes Neville out anyway, but that left leg, as you said, it's a
little bit dicky.
There
will never be a funnier time than the Raw pay-per-view. It was only Payback, or you went for a range and he come up with like bandages like the Mummy, didn't he? The reaction was probably like, for fuck's sake. Like, as soon as Nakamura, someone, Aries now with a bad leg, you're just like, not this again.
Ever since John Cena managed to beat Umaga when he had broken ribs, I think, it don't matter if a face is injured, just to draw him in. But only Cena can do that.
Yeah, well, my God, Dan, the curse still continues. Maybe it might be the curse of Jared.
Bring back Jared.
Neville, oh my God, twisting that leg. Of course, he's been using the Rings of Saturn recently as well, Neville has, so he could change it up if he wants to. And that leg's at an awkward angle there. I'm trying to call serious wrestling after all the fucking shenanigans that we've had here tonight. Now Neville slowing it down as he always does.
But he gets caught with a back elbow from Aries as Neville was perched up top.
Well, can Aries win tonight?
Can Aries win?
Can Aries win with a Cruiserweight leave? Oh, fuck it. Oh, look at it.
Come on, Austin. You can do this. Kick him in the balls.
Oh, and Aries there trying to build some momentum below strikes. Neville blocking it with his face. I mean, the ears are going to come into play as well.
The old knee breaker. Trying to even the playing field, injuring Neville's leg.
Oh, he's trying to power him up and over as well.
And he manages to. Third time of asking.
And now Aries is trying to find the match-winning submission, and it might come after the match-winning knockout. Here he goes for an elbow.
But Neville manages to get a foot up, but a leg lariat there takes Neville down. Woo!
Nearly figure four, but Neville kicks him. Aries out the ring, but lands on the apron. Kicks him.
Both men trying to exchange through the second rope.
Who's going to win this exchange? Neville
does by going low and sending Aries crashing to the mat below. Wafer-thin mat.
We've talked how it is basically concrete there landing, and that's what Aries did. Arm, leg, neck. It was an awful landing for Aries.
God, head first off the apron, yeah.
Well, can Aries get back into this one? Neville be the king of the Cruiserweight still.
Not only has he got an injured leg, but he's got an injured shoulder as well. Nice one, Aries, you cunt.
Neville twisting the arm. Oh, did your bets come through on the Sky Bet?
I haven't checked them yet.
So if you've gone against your predictions, you might have got them all right. Well, as Dan is trying to build some hope in this match, Neville is in complete control, and like I say, he is trying to he's growling at the fans.
Grr.
But does he think he's beating Aries? Look, he shakes off those punches, and he is in great shape, Neville.
Oh, but just whips that arm round and sends Aries crashing to the mat. And he has got time to just taunt the fans. Referee asking Aries if he wants to give it up, but Aries is he's got heart. He says, no, I can go on and beat Neville.
With a submission.
With no arms and no legs.
And now Neville, but all it takes is one mistake from Neville to change the whole complexity of the match, as Neville scouting Aries.
Duck, goose.
Oh!
Oh, Aries manages to catch Neville. Figure 4 leg locks.
No.
Ask him, ref. Ask him. Come on, Aries. You can do this. Tap, you big-eared cunt. Tap. Tap.
Neville saying no. I mean, it hurts him, but he's got to fight. He's got to try and turn it over as well. That's what he's doing. Oh. Yeah. Oh no.
Aries rolls through. He's wiser than that.
Well, you can't teach.
I'm not wiser than that.
But Neville gets to the bottom rope.
But has the damage been done to Neville's leg?
Oh, damage is done, so I guess I'll be leaving.
I need Chris Benoit back.
That's staying in as that. Oh, but Aries on the apron catching Neville.
Go on, break his neck. Twang.
Oh.
Lovely neck breaker through the second rope there, and you see Neville's head bounce off the top rope as well.
That was a hell of an impact, and now Aries to the top.
That's it. Do something that'll damage your knee even more, you tit.
Here we go. Drop kick.
Oh, but completely misses.
Rings of Saturn in the middle of the ring. The shoulder hurt, the legs hurt, nowhere to go. Aries
Match is over.
Aries even couldn't tap out if he wanted to. He has to just say, yes, I give.
Go on, work your body over to the ropes. Go on.
Oh.
Come on now, Neville. Come on, Aries.
It's just small.
Come on.
Slight nature.
Dislocate your leg. Pull your arm out. Come on. You're nearly there. Come on.
He is so close to getting
Come
there.
on. Yes. The tip of his toe on the bottom purple rope that has been covered in tape.
Well, look at the difference, though. Neville talking to the referee and saying, come on.
Aries regaining his breath.
Right, bring him close to the middle of the ring. Put him in submission. And let's all go home happy, Neville, okay?
Play possum, Aries. Get up and stun him like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Here
Austin
we go.
Aries.
Neville dragging him, middle of the ring. How this ends. The king of the cruiserweights. Trying to get the arm over.
Rolls through.
Oh no!
Reverses the rings of Saturn and puts it on Neville. Go on, my son. Ask him, ref.
Oh, he hasn't got it on. Oh, he's got him in a horrible position. Neville, come on now. Fight it. He grabs hold of the referee's arm. And he's
going to go low.
How
Don't get distracted, Austin Aries.
He's going to disqualify him in a submission match, and Neville super kick to Aries.
Again, the referee fucking it up.
The referee's ruined most of the night. Neville reaching out, or Aries reaching out for a rope to hang himself because this is the end. Big punch to Aries.
Knocks his left leg over. Puts his right leg over. Aries in a precarious position.
He might be taking a bit too long. Bit too much taunting for Neville.
Come on, Aries, get back into this. Come on. Yes.
And he is.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
He's fighting.
Headbutt. Go on, nut him.
He's everything he's got.
That though.
Neville falls to the canvas below, but in the safe
he's
position.
Back up just as quick.
Oh, and Aries has got him in submission on the top, but rope break. It would be rope break.
Just wear him down, Aries. Wear him down. Let him drop limp. Do something that's going to hurt your leg even more, like a sunset flip.
And Aries is going to go sunset flip. Oh! Turn
Last
Neville
chancery. Go on.
Inside out.
Tap. Yes, tap. That's one tap. How many taps do you need to do? Go on, tap! Tap! Tap!
Oh, no! Fucking hell! That's it, Neville!
Big-eared cunt.
Underneath the rope. Jesus Christ. Never do that to me again. Neville did that to me.
Still got it on the outside.
Oh, come on, ref. That doesn't matter.
Here, tap on the outside. There you go.
Oh.
Aries has won. Match over.
No, it has to happen in the ring.
Well, it's not now, is it?
Oh, for fuck's sake. And now he's dead weight. Neville is dead. The Cruiserweight Championship. The Cruiserweight reign of Neville is all over and done with as Aries. Limpless Neville back in the ring. And he's already tapped out. He's knocked out here.
Come on, it's not a false count anywhere, Aries. Keep your head in the game and out your arse.
Neville can't get back in the ring at this point in time. I'm worried about him.
Hangs up Aries' left arm on the top rope, and we know what damage that's gone through. Roaring elbow knocks Neville to the outside onto his feet. But he's no fucking good out there, you dozy cunt.
Well, he's knocked out, like he said. Walking drunk in Aries. It's gonna go suicide dive.
This ain't gonna go well for Aries.
Here comes Aries.
Oh, fucking hell. Neville was out the way before Aries even started running.
Well, it was good. It was nice. Nice try, Aries. Well, you don't call him the king of the cruiserweights for no reason.
Aries is fucked.
Well, Aries. And where's Neville going?
He's going up top. Red arrow.
He needs to hit this to put Aries away, does he? Oh!
Hits it on the back. Rings of Saturn. Good night, Aries.
Aries got no choice. Got to tap out. And there we go. Still Cruiserweight champion Neville.
Deal predictions champion James. Still a cunt. James.
Not going to make a big deal of it. I never do I? Nah. So, Dan, ask me what I thought of that match.
James, what did you think of that match?
Well, I think it's fair to say it's match of the night.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, that was a brilliant match.
Yeah, I think it was great. I think back and forth. You talk about chemistry between two men. They really had it in this, you know. And Aries gave it his best shot. But I feel it's the right result, obviously, you know, because of what's happened. But I think it's really, really good. Told a great story. You know, Neville did tap out, but of course it was outside the ring. And then finishing Aries off like he did. I really, really enjoyed it. And like I say, yeah, match of the night, most definitely. Yeah. Anything else about the match, Dan?
I don't think there is, no.
They gave it enough time, didn't they? Which I appreciated.
Oh yeah, it was definitely match of the night. Brilliant back and forth between the two guys. You know, again, as soon as I think Aries got the submission on the outside and made Neville tap on the outside, you knew that Aries weren't going to win that, unfortunately. Yeah. But you know, he did try.
Well, that is it. And they were talking about trying. Aries gave everything here, and you can see him dejected. What is next? Are you smiling?
He's smirking.
No, Dan, I think he's just got a smile on his face.
Well,
he's just lost the Cruiserweight title. Just lost his third match for the Cruiserweight Championship. Couldn't beat Neville. What is next for Aries? I mean, for Neville, he's on top of the world, isn't he? So,
and again, you know, Neville. Well, this time for once, Neville beat Aries as cleanly as he could have done.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
And, you know, it's probably one of the cleanest finishes we've seen tonight. Probably the only clean finish we've seen tonight.
It is the only clean finish. But fair play. Oh, yeah, apart from the mixed tag match. But, yeah, I mean, you know, what were we, 2 hours? How long? How many hours in? Fuck you. Boo! Yeah, with kickoff, we're 3 hours in, and that was the first good moment that we've had, really, you know?
Yeah.
I hate to say it, Dan, yes, but prediction-wise, you don't get the point. I do, so I go 4 points to 2, which means it doesn't matter about the main event now. I do win another pay-per-view.
Can we go treble or quits?
If Jinder Mahal wins this match again...
Jinder Mahal ain't even in this fucking match.
I know. Yeah, and Dan, I hate to say it, but, yeah, 7-2 to me... Yeah. As we head into Money in the Bank in just a mere couple of weeks. So you have your chance for revenge at SmackDown. But, I mean, at the moment, I've had, 4 out of 6? That's not too great, is it? Well, I'm not saying I've got you, but I'm still saying it's not been the strongest prediction-wise for us, is it, you know?
Nah. It's been probably our worst. Or my worst, at least for a while. Hey-ho.
Hey-ho. There's always tomorrow, isn't there, you know? But we do move on to our main event, and we still do the predictions when we get to it. I mean, we will do them because it's still fun to see if we do get another point or not. But it is, main event time. And it is... Dan, do you want to introduce main event?
Main event is a fatal 5-way for a chance to meet Brock Lesnar at Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view. It is Roman Reigns against Samoa Joe, Balor against Bray Wyatt against Seth Rollins. And it does have the potential to look a great match as well.
Brock Lesnar is the new Universal Champion. Absolute dominance personified. Brock is back and on top of Raw. The reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Champion.
We're going to have an Extreme Rules Fatal 5-Way match. And the winner will face Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. Could it be Seth Rollins, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt? Or will it be Roman Reigns? Whoever wants to slay the beast must first be victorious at Extreme Rules.
It will indeed be every man for himself. Extreme Rules could change the course of the new era.
Action! I enter the Fatal 5-Way. Results, I win. This is my yard now, because I'm the #1 contender. And I'm the only guy around here that can beat Brock Lesnar.
This is my world. You will all worship my name as I stand triumphant. I'm in control, man. Run.
You see, I was the first Universal Champion, and I will go on to face Brock Lesnar for the championship that I never lost.
I am no stranger to changing the course of WWE history. I'm trying to do it again.
Awaits the winner for the Universal Championship. Every man for himself. Everybody has an opportunity.
And the man who hasn't fucking defended his title since he won it, which I think is completely fucking wrong.
Yeah, I agree with you. But let's have a look at the promo. So yeah, Brock Lesnar hasn't defended his title. You made an excellent point, the 30-day ruling, isn't it?
Yeah. I said it for a while, and if it's good for one, it should be good for all of them.
Yeah, and it's not, and Brock Lesnar will face one of these men. We'll talk about each man. We've got a little list, so I'm going to say fair harsh on him, but is it me, or who cares about Rollins, and what is his character?
I've no idea. He's since he's come back from injury, it seems like he has no direction. He had his little feud with Triple H, had his bit with Samoa Joe, but that's only because he was injured by him. And then since then, it's just been like, meh. I think it's too stacked on Raw this area.
I understand what you're saying with that. But even with Rollins, like the heel character I got because he was the face of the Authority. But now, what's he stand for? Well, he just wants to beat Triple H. He wants to be a Triple H replica. He uses the pedigree. He wants to be like that. Is it a bit like Eric Young with Sanity in NXT, just wanting to have someone? I don't know with Seth Rollins. Move on, next one.
Roman Reigns.
Yep.
Is he just being kept busy until Braun Strowman returns?
No, that's it. I don't know if either of us have gone through. We'll get on to predictions in a minute. But I think with Reigns, he's not going to face Lesnar yet, is he? You know, so I think Strowman is the one. He would be feuding with him if he didn't get injured. And I think they've still got... I mean, it wasn't a match of the year, as people were saying, but it was good chemistry. They had a payback, and I want to see that match again. I think it will be Strowman-Lesnar at SummerSlam. Yeah. But, I mean, we'll see what happens. Things could change, couldn't they, you know?
Exactly, yes.
And speaking of things that changed as well, I mean, talk about Samoa Joe. He's in this match. It may surprise some people because, like you say, you've got Reigns, you've got Rollins, the Shield guys. We know about Bray and Balor. And Joe is kind of the one. He's a killer. And we've seen him since Joe Watch as well, haven't we? You know?
Oh, yeah, indeed.
And I don't know about you, but I would definitely pay money to watch Joe versus Brock. That would be an awesome match.
It would be a great match if Brock lets Joe do some damage.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, no.
If Brock wants to walk all over him like he has done his other opponents, it wouldn't be a great match. He needs to give Joe a chance to fight back a bit.
Yeah, exactly. If it was just 16 suplexes to Joe, then it just completely wastes the Samoa Joe character. Yeah, he can go with someone like Brock Lesnar. He just needs that chance. Whether he gets it tonight, I don't know, but that'll be interesting to see something down the line as well, you know?
Yeah, you got Bray Wyatt. Is this the end of his main events? Is there any more that he can have? He got pissed on by Randy Orton.
Yeah.
So what could be next for the face of fear?
Well, this is the thing. I mean, if he wins, he faces Lesnar. But like I say, with his record at the moment, he never wins the big matches, does he?
No.
On the big stages as well. I don't know what else is for him. I think maybe like a mid-card feud with someone. It was an interest to me, wasn't it, from Bray to Raw? It seemed like a good idea, a bit like the Ambrose one. It seemed like a good idea to begin with, and then when they went there, it was like it's like.
And Finn Balor, and can the Demon regain the title that he never lost?
Well, exactly. I mean, you would say he's the favourite in this match. With two, I would say maybe the favourite, but Balor's been the name out there. And I think, can he live up to it? Would it be a good match with him and Lesnar? Like you say, it depends how Lesnar would wrestle.
I don't know, again, because I think Balor's too tiny a man to wrestle Lesnar. I know, you've seen other wrestlers go against Lesnar in the past that's quite small, but nowadays Lesnar's billed as a killer, so is Balor too small for that?
If Rollins injures Balor, then what the fuck is
what the fuck are 28 suplexes going to do?
Yeah, exactly. They're not going to be too great, but still, people might have gone for him. Or should they just bring back the club? Should they just go, fuck it, we'll do, you know what I mean? We'll have
Balor Club.
We'll have the Balor Club. Well, that's how we'll protect you, maybe. You have a little bit of backup in your matches,
Yeah.
As we see Bray Wyatt's entrance.
Again, that's lost some of its demeanour now.
Yeah.
Since seeing it live.
Once you see it live, it kind of go, yeah.
Comes out in his cooking apron.
Well, he's going to cook. Is he cooking here tonight? Seth Rollins, don't get it. Don't get it. I'm sorry. I know I should. Someone just, I don't know. He might be a better wrestler than CM Punk, but I just think the character and everything else, if we compare him, to anybody like that in the past,
I don't think he's the greatest on the mic, though. You say, he's a good worker and that, but he's not all that great on the mic. I think he's been restricted as well in what he can do and what he does.
The connection with the Shield, doesn't there, in Triple H? He just kind of needs to go it himself, but he always comes back to it. And why it's still using the pedigree as well, I don't understand with him, and it's weird, isn't it? I mean, both of these men have been WWE champions, but it doesn't feel like they're bona fide main eventers, does it? Is that fair to say?
They should have been before they was, but when they was, it was quite short-lived, and it was like, meh. It wasn't all that great.
Yeah, champions, exactly. Bray Wyatt's case was like, what? He was champion, was he? And Rollins, it was always the easy way out, wasn't it? Getting people to help him and stuff. But we'll get on to it. I mean, we've got 3 more entrances. It'll be interesting to hear the entrance of Roman Reigns and see if Finn Balor does a demon. Here comes Joe. What's that sound like, Dan?
Bam! Bam! Bam!
There is no demon here tonight. Disappointed, Dan?
Yeah, very disappointing. Especially if you've gone for him.
Yeah.
Cunt.
No, it's not. So, before Roman Reigns' entrance, Dan, hang on a minute, let's have a look. If it even matters. Ask me who I've gone for.
James, who Finn Balor have you gone for?
I have gone Finn Balor. You motherfuckers.
You told me that.
I know.
Just
I know.
predictions.
Well,
James,
Dan, who have you gone for with this?
have a guess.
Is it Finn Balor? Joe Samoa? Oh, why have you gone Joe Samoa for? Why the fuck have you gone that for?
I don't know. If I'm going to fucking lose, I might as well lose in style, innit?
Why did you give up on that moment there?
No, I don't know. He's out of all of the wrestlers going for the title, he's the only one that's not had a chance yet.
That's an excellent point. That is an excellent point. So you're going Samoa. I'm going Finn Balor.
Yes, we know it's definitely not going to fucking be.
It's not. It's going to be Seth Rollins, isn't it?
It's going to be Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
it's going to be Roman Reigns. The boos have started already. And the poor cunt ain't even got his head out the curtain. He's like, I don't want to go out, Vince.
Yeah,
I don't want to do it. Oh.
Believe that.
Well, everyone's got to hate him.
Yeah, you don't love him.
No one loves him.
No. But he gets a reaction. I'll tell you something, Dan, right? I'll tell you something. You're not going to get an extra point. If Samoa Joe wins this will be as good as cool as me saying Jinder Mahal last month. Right?
Is this my Jinder Mahal call?
Yeah. So if you get Samoa Joe, we will have 2 moments in time that prove what experts we are. Because who would have thought Jinder Mahal would have won, and who would have thought Samoa Joe would win? So out of the 5 men, who got the best reaction then?
I'd say Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I'd say Reigns as well.
He got the loudest reaction, not the best reaction.
Yeah.
Finn Balor wearing a John Cena armband.
Oh, God.
It is full of wild cards, though, this match.
Yeah, it literally could go either way, couldn't it? I mean, we talked about 2 favourites, Rollins and Balor were. Bray Wyatt's probably, I would say Bray and Joe. I don't know. Then again, anything could happen. You know, Reigns winning and Strowman attacking him during the Lesnar match. That could happen, you know. And Joe and Rollins going for each other. Of course, they've been in a feud. And also Balor and Bray kind of on the tiptoes of that as well.
Yeah, and Roman Reigns just standing there doing fuck all.
Like he did in the Shield. So here we go. Is this just going to be a wild brawl? As like I say, Bray Balor one side, Joe Rollins the other.
And Reigns in the ring on his own. He's like, no one wants to wrestle me. No one cheers me. No one wants to wrestle me.
You can't wrestle. I've got no one to wrestle. Here we go.
Bray's crawling into the ring now to go one-on-one with the big dog.
Big dog. But Reigns doesn't care. He's beaten Bray before. Great strategy. Oh, Bray going for the cheap shot.
Oh, Reigns has got Bray up on his shoulders, going for a Samoan drop early.
Oh, the power of Reigns. And do you think Samoa Joe's like, hang on a minute, I'm Samoan as well.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I do the Samoan drop, you cunt.
And he does.
Oh,
no.
Reigns with the backslide though. Joe on Roman's shoulders and he gets hit with a Samoan drop. Samoa Joe gets hit with a Samoan drop.
He does, by the big Samoan, Roman Reigns. He's not going to go flying on the outside, is he? No.
Balor's like, I'm Irish, I can do a potato punch.
Oh, but he's getting caught in a Samoan drop. Balor reversing it. Of course, Balor lost to Roman Reigns last month on Monday Night Raw. Reigns come running into Balor.
Balor skips the rope. Oh, goes for the kick, but Reigns blocks it, and Roman's protecting his yard, and now his former Shield teammates in the ring. What's going to go down here?
Well, Roman Reigns beat Seth Rollins on Monday Night Raw, so Roman Reigns has beaten basically everybody in this match. You know, the John Cena effect, as we call it. And now these, like you say, former Shield members circling each other.
Oh, but Bray and Joe in there to team up on Roman Reigns. Oh, and Rollins is helping out his former Shield brethren. Takes on the Samoan one.
Oh.
As Bray Wyatt throws Reigns shoulder first into the ring post.
And now Bray working on Rollins. And Bray and Joe are a good tag team. We've seen it in recent weeks as well. And Balor comes in to stop it. Stop it.
No, you stop it. So 10 years ago, none of these was part of WWE.
No, it's crazy when you think about that, isn't it? As Rollins gets thrown to the outside. I mean, I don't know who... Oh, wait a minute. Samoa Joe.
Oh, looks to go for a suicide dive, but Seth ducks his way into the ring. Joe lands on his feet, and Seth takes him out with a suicide dive of his own.
Yeah, look a bit cack-handed, though. As Bray helps himself back up. Now he's got Balor in the corner, fighting out of it.
Oh, but Balor there with his educated feet, taking down Bray.
And out of all of them in here, they all went through NXT.
Yeah.
Every single one of them, and all former, like I say, WWE champions or NXT champions, apart from Bray Wyatt in the NXT respect, and Joe, like you say.
In the WWE respect.
And now Balor stomping Joe to the outside. What's Balor going to do? He's going to go flying.
Reigns didn't win the NXT Championship, did he?
Oh! And Reigns NXT Championship, he didn't win. You're right about that.
Oh, no.
As Balor takes out every man in this match.
That isn't Roman Reigns.
Oh, he's there correcting me, Dad, aren't you? Well,
Someone's got to.
This is a fatal five.
Fucking up.
This is a fatal five-way, and Reigns sends Balor into the barricade. Now it's Reigns and Balor, and Bray's getting his breath back in the ring. Well, which way is this going to go?
Which way is going to go?
Bray's caught in the bottom rope now.
Roman Reigns. Oh, going for a drive-by, but gets intercepted by Samoa Joe.
Oh, Joe's own drive-by there, wasn't it? Stopping
It
Reigns.
was, yeah. Oh, throws Reigns into the barricade again.
For the second time. Look at that.
Oh, look, Bray and Joe having a stare-off, but they both rather team up and take Reigns out of it. I think they hate Reigns more than they hate each other.
Well, I tell you what, if, like you say, each of them take out Reigns, Balor, and Rollins, then it's a one-on-one shootout for who can fight. As they smirk at each other.
Well, they're just grinning. They haven't got cigarettes in their mouths.
And now Bray and Joe concocting their evil plan.
Joe and Bray. Bray and Joe.
Reigns and Bray.
And Joe.
Stairs. Reigns.
Oh, Reigns gets Irish whipped by the two big men into the steel stairs.
Big man.
Aye, big man.
Aye, big man. And look at Bray now, just taking time out on the announce table.
He's like, go on, Joe, you do it, man.
Joe sorting out the furniture.
It's like his hand lift this, big man.
He's like, no, wait a minute, big man, let me just stand on his hand.
Stand on a hand.
They're going to take out Roman Reigns with the stairs. But look at Seth Rollins getting up to get hit by the stairs.
Ah.
Did he
Bray and Joe?
Joe and Bray, did they take it for the former Shield member? Oh no, they're just destroying everybody.
Oh. They are indeed taking out everyone with their steel stairs. Now we carry on going right the way round the ring to take out Roman.
Yeah, build up head of speed. Here we go.
Oh, and they take out the big dog.
Fans seem to be liking it. Maybe it will be Joe and Bray.
And Bray and Joe.
Bray and Joe. Joe and Bray fighting for the opportunity. I mean, who could you trust for longer?
Neither of them. They're both devious bastards.
Yeah, I know. I think maybe Bray, just because he's had a family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe, just maybe. And he accepted Randy Orton, even though Randy Orton burned his house down and all that kind of shit. So,
Hear his voices, though.
yeah. But Balor is a demon.
Yes.
So, you can't discredit that.
But Roman Reigns is Roman Reigns.
You're right. Joe and Bray. Bray and Joe working on Finn Balor.
Bro.
What a great tag team.
Bro and Jay.
Bro and Jay. We're called the Bro.
We have a deal.
Yeah. Listen to me. That means he's going to turn on him in a second.
He does indeed, yes.
He throws Finn Balor in there. My favourite, my man. Come on, let's recover.
Going against my man. Come on, Joe. Pin
Come
him.
on, Balor. Balor's beaten Joe for the NXT title before.
Do you get 10 times more points if my man pins your man?
No.
Just because your man's in trouble and my man's barely sweating. Well, he's sweating because he's big.
He's sweating because he's fat. Yeah. It's not me going to the show. You just sweat anyway.
But that's harder for him to pin.
It's slippery. Yeah. Like butter. Couldn't. Oh, hang on. And Bray and Joe.
Finn Balor, get in my belly.
Joe and Bray Just slapping around Finn Balor, but is it going to piss off the demon?
Well, it's not the demon, it's just Balor because he's not got his face paint on.
Is it going to piss off Finn Balor, the former Universal Champion, never beaten?
Oh, but he gets run down by a Samoan and a Wyatt.
Yeah, well, he'd be the first Samoan Wyatt. Oh,
Joe going for a cheeky pin.
He said, I'm just fucking with you.
I ain't pretending.
Yeah.
We're friends still, really. Corey's a Corey.
Yeah, and they got Balor. Balor's taking a beating now. I don't know where Rollins and Reigns are. They're getting beaten down. Maybe they're beating Balor up enough so he can disappear and not come back for a little while.
Again.
Again.
Or he gets eliminated from this match, taken out of the back on a stretcher, comes back as a demon. No, because then he'll win. Fuck off. No, that don't happen. He just gets beaten too much.
Rollins is in now and he's stopping the attack. Oh, drop kick to Bray Wyatt and now he's got Samoa Joe. Ooh.
Why didn't you try and avoid injury and say, look, I'll go with you two guys. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 3-on-1. Come on, let's fuck him up. Rollins does take out Samoa Joe. Now he's going outside for Bray.
Oh, goes to dive between the second ropes, but Bray catches him with a big uppercut.
Upper what?
Uppercut.
And Bray kicking Reigns, kicking man whilst he's down, and now he's going to DDT. Oh!
Plants Rollins on the steel stairs, and I think he's going to be out for a little while.
Oh my God!
Coquina clutch. Get them legs wrapped round there, big man.
Go on, Balor, fight it off.
Oh, Balor manages to flip his way out of it, and a double foot stomp to the sternum of Joe.
Double points if my man pins your man. Uh-oh. Take it back.
Treble points.
Take it back.
Treble points if Bray hits Balor on the back with a chair. Woo!
I take it back.
Good night, Reigns.
Oh, tried to come in and help and, like say, getting caught with a chair. And they're doing an excellent job of stopping the other competitors from getting in there. I mean, Rollins is out. Reigns is down. All that's left is Finn Balor. What's he do? Does he hit Joe with a chair?
Don't be silly, Bray. Don't. You'll regret it. You'll regret it. That's a good boy. Hit Balor.
Fuckers.
Hit James's man and not mine.
You beat the fellow. Isn't that enough? Leave him alone.
Oh, running senton, Joe. Go on. On a plate for you, big man. Oh, pow.
Fucked up your man a little bit, though.
Fucked up your man more, though.
All right. Gonna go for the pin. No, he's not. Oh, for fuck's sake. Bray's gonna do his, isn't he?
Oh. And whoever's gone for Balor in this match, you might as well give up.
Do you know the last time I went for Finn Balor? Go on.
He lost. He got his shoulder dislocated.
No, even worse than that. I said he was going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Who did I go for in that Royal Rumble?
All right.
Who did I say was going to come in number one?
And the chair gets set up in the corner. And Bray and Joe working on Balor. Balor is fucking munched. That's a new word I'm starting.
Oh, if one of these men Irish ripped the other into Balor, that's going to hurt Balor a lot.
Get out of the way, Balor!
Oh, he gets his feet up.
Legs up, yeah!
Oh, sends Joe head first into the steel chair.
Yeah, you like that, didn't you, bitch? Come on, Finn. And Bray's going to go close on. Balor reversed it.
Oh, and then ducks under Bray's onslaught.
He's on the bottom rope. Oh!
Prime position for Roman Reigns to do his drive-by.
Blah, blah. Reigns back in now. Joe's on the outside.
Joe's catching his breath.
Oh, fuck off.
No.
Reigns picking up Balor. Why are you fucking up Balor for? He's just been beaten up for 10 fucking minutes. Reigns takes it down. Here comes Joe. There goes Joe.
Ah.
Huge clothesline. Now he's saying to Bray, do you want some?
I'll give it, yeah.
Joe misses, hit Bray Wyatt, and now he comes in with Reigns.
Oh, gets caught with a big boot from Reigns, though.
Here comes Bray, but Reigns is on fire, baby. Coming in now, the kicks and the punches. Fucking hell.
Ooh.
Well, if Reigns wins, neither of us do. But anyway. I think one thing Finn Balor will not win.
Do I get an extra point because I put Samoan?
Samoa, no. Superman punch.
Could he look to end this match soon? Nah. The other Samoa man in this match pulls his leg out the ring.
And now look at these bruisers just brawling, and Reigns is winning the altercation.
Oh, his friend Bray comes in to save the day, though.
friend. Wrestling friend.
Wrestling friend.
Oh, fuck. Not on the announce table. Bray's going to slam him down.
Oh, the announce tables are made a lot stronger nowadays, aren't they? They never go through.
Especially the weight of Roman Reigns. He's no little man. Yeah, little man. Oh, wait a minute.
Seth's in the ring.
Yeah.
Coiled like a spring.
Here he comes.
Gonna go flying.
Oh, no. Pushes Bray off, and there we go.
Hops over the top, takes out Joe. Throws Bray back in.
No one cares, Seth. No one cares. No offence, mate. But as he goes for the big springboard.
Takes out Bray. Don't get the pin.
Oh, and Bray managing to kick out.
Here
comes Joe.
I think that's one of the first pinfalls we've had in this.
Well, Bray and Joe worked so well, and now both men running into the boot of Seth Rollins.
Catch him.
Oh!
Double blockbuster.
Trying to go for it. This could be it. Oh.
Bray managing to kick out.
Well, Bray and Joe rolling out the ring.
To safety.
Oh! I don't like the way he does that suicide dive, because it looks like
Looked terrible.
Looks like he's hugging him, yeah. Hit Joe. Bray's getting up the other side. He saw Bray, managing to dodge him now.
Oh, throws Bray out.
This couldn't possibly go wrong for Seth Rollins.
Oh, Bray throws Joe into harm's way.
Sacrificial Joe. Now Rollins throws Bray in. Trying to slam like he did Reigns in the announce table. But Rollins, oh, fuck me.
Gets caught with a big clothesline, and Bray's in control now.
Was Bray calling for the end? So what? It's every man for himself. It's not a tag team match. Joe's not going to watch replays, is he? He doesn't sit down and watch matches he loses. There's Bray picking up Rollins.
Can't see anything because he's been knocked out.
Battle's been down. But is that good that he's been knocked out for 10 minutes? Could he maybe come back as Rollins might just put Bray away as we're talking?
Oh. Bray managing to kick out. I mean, Seth Rollins the only man that's gone for a pinfall in this match.
Seth knows the way it works. So said
he's the architect of the Shield, Dan. That counts for something, surely.
Come on, let these two men fight it out.
Here we go.
Get Balor back in the ring and beat him.
Springboard. Bray catches
caught.
him.
Oh!
Is it Sister Abigail time? Fuck.
Plants. Rollins with Sister Abigail.
No ref.
Break it up.
Oh.
Yes! Well done, Joseph.
You only call him Joe. You don't call him Joseph to his face.
Oh, what was that, Bray? You've just pissed off the Samoan one now. He's going to kill it. Joe's going Bray's pooing himself now. So do you know who my dad is?
Oh, Bray's no, he's not. He's like, come on.
And Joe just wailing away on Bray's head. The unholy alliance has ended between these two.
And here comes Joe now. Fuck. Oh.
Big shoulder into Bray and a step up into Guri. Goes for the cover.
Get out of it. Bray gets the shoulder up at 2. Joe furious.
Joe's angry.
He's got his angry. He's angry.
He's got his angry big head on.
Me, Joe, angry. Headbutt to Bray. Oh.
Joe and Bray have had a lot of action in this match.
Oh, they have been the main players, haven't they? As Bray there, huge cross body, taking out Samoa Joe, and now he's got this new thing he's doing, and he's like, it's like fingering someone. And Joe is in big trouble. Bray's looking for Sister Abigail.
She's not going to be in the ring. He's turning his world upside down. Calls for it. Don't do it, Joe. Don't do it. Don't let him do it. Don't let him do it. Don't let him do it.
Bye-bye, Joe.
Oh, Joe catches Bray in the coquina clutch.
Yeah, but here comes Finn Balor, my man with a chair.
Oh, a bit of retribution on Joe. And some for Bray.
Go on, take him out. That's it.
Oh, to the midsection.
That's it. That's what you get. And look at Finn Balor, he's like, fuck me. Yeah, go ahead. Double foot stomp.
Double foot stomp over the chair to Bray.
And now Reigns getting up and Balor's like, fuck this noise. Bang.
Fuck yeah, and all you cunt, yeah.
Drop kick to Roman Reigns. I don't think he's finished yet. Oh!
Fucking hell. Takes Reigns' head off with a big kick.
He even went down to check on him. That's how hard that kick was.
You're right there, son.
Oh! Drop kick to Bray as he just explodes back on a barricade. I've seen this face from you before, Dan. You know what's happening. Oh! Drop kick to Samoa Joe. Balor, get in the ring, mate. Finish this off. Rollins is in position. It's Balor's time.
Rollins the no one. Go on, Bray. Kick him in the nuts.
Yeah.
Hit him with the stairs.
Kick him in the nuts. Kick him in the nuts. No, he's not. He's got Bray's head, and he's trying to put it through the announce table slowly. Well, not slowly, but it's going to take a long time.
Multiple headshots to the announce table there.
And now Finn Balor's got taking the monitors out. Why don't you just put him in the ring and pin him, Balor? I'd be much happy if he did that, but still. Uh-oh. Balor, it's not worth it. It's not worth it,
Balor's
Balor.
going to put him... Yes!
Oh, no!
Go on, Joe. Choke the little cunt out.
And he's got the Kakita clutch on Finn Balor. Who's going to save... No, nothing's going to save him now. Oh!
A Roman's Reigns spear, mate, though. He's taking out both our guys. He's a cunt.
Fuck Roman!
Fuck you, Roman! You prick.
Oh, for fuck's sake. So Rollins in the ring. Everybody else down. Fuck it. Oh, fuck off, Rollins. Bray's on the announce table.
Frog splash on Bray, and everyone in this match is down and out.
What was the point of that?
I hope you're happy.
You want a table break? We got it. We got a holy shit chant as well. But I mean, Reigns' recovery after being hit by that move by Balor to spear him. Obviously, slow motion replays.
Someone's bleeding.
I think it must be Reigns.
Getting his face kicked off his shoulders.
At least Balor had a nice lumpy person to land on Joe.
It was like a Balor sandwich between two Samoans.
Oh, and look at Rollins off the top.
Twisting his body in the air.
Fucking hell.
But nobody's going to go on and win this, isn't he? So I'll teach you to call me a no one, you bunch of cunts.
Yeah, you fucking want to disrespect me? And he beats Brock Lesnar for the title.
His Roman Reigns' lips busted wide open.
Oh, fucking hell. And now Rollins and Reigns looking at each other.
Shield.
Are they going to end this? I mean, I think there's two people that are definitely not going to win, and that's Balor and Samoa Joe.
And Bray. I think it's one of these
gone.
two cunts.
So, yeah, Reigns and Rollins. If you've gone for that at home, ladies and gentlemen. And this is what we all wanted to see.
Boo!
Both of you. Boo!
Just when you thought it was a good match, we go and put Roman Reigns in the winning spot.
The only way to make this good, if Ambrose came out, you reformed the Shield.
All knuckles in and just take out the other three guys.
See, they're not cheering for Rollins. They're going, let's go Roman. Roman sucks. It's the old John Cena one. Is it going to be the architect or is it going to be the big dog that wins this? Oh, my God. Here we go.
Well, Rollins starts Reigns. Oh, but Reigns responds with a big right hand.
And Reigns gaining some speed but misses with a clothesline.
Seth, though, with a nice insecurity.
Oh, has he got the power to get up Rollins? Oh.
Reigns. Oh, fuck off.
No, not a Superman punch.
Out. Kick out.
Yes. Well, Rollins tried to powerbomb Reigns. Reigns pushed Rollins up and he landed on his feet. But then I thought you got caught with a Superman punch. But luckily for us, Rollins managing to kick out. It was a hell of an impact. It's got to be near the end. Reigns is looking for that spear. He's going to finish things now, isn't he? Here we go.
Oh, no. Rollins catches him, rolls him up. 1, 2. Nah.
Oh.
Catches Reigns with a super kick. 1, 2.
Fucking hell. 2 quick kick outs. Rollins going to go to the top. Try and hit the frog splash that he hit earlier on Bray Wyatt. Not that exact same one, a different one. Here goes Seth. Oh.
Lands on the money. 1, 2.
You can't beat Reigns. This is proof. You can't pin him. No matter if you hit him with a fucking car, it'd still kick out.
Frog splash that would make Eddie Guerrero proud.
Rollins has injured that leg, and that's one he's had surgery on, so he's got to be... Reigns, well, he's just been kicked in the face too many times here tonight, hasn't he? So
hit him with a curb stomp.
Oh, we might see the Phoenix Splash, like we saw Apollo Crews. No. Who did we see the Phoenix?
Neville.
Rich Swann used earlier.
What if she was the same colour?
Yeah, I know.
Or just some big-eared cunt.
Here comes Rollins.
Phoenix Splash, but Reigns moves out of the way.
Oh, Bray, Sister Abigail.
Oh, no, he's not going to steal a victory. Big kiss on the forehead.
Oh, Reigns went for the spear. Bray caught him.
Sister Abigail to Reigns.
Here we go. No. He just keeps kissing men because Reigns hits the spear.
Oh, no.
Oh, Rollins from behind. Oh, no, big knee. Misses. Oh.
Catches it second time round.
Got hit with a spear and now Rollins. Powerbomb in the corner.
Buckle bomb.
Oh. No.
Reigns responds with a Superman punch.
Hey, Finn Balor's back in the ring. He'll be all right.
He's going to get caught with a spear.
No, here comes Balor. Oh!
Superman punch for Balor.
Got his got his head knocked off.
That's a response for the kick to his Reigns' face.
Extra little fucking... Yeah, you got busted lip now, mate?
How's your lip now, you little shit?
Oh, my God. Here we go. He will break Balor in half if he hits his spear.
Not Balor, he's a little man.
Oh, no. Ooh. Here we go. No!
Oh, switchblade.
This is it. Come on, Finn. Bang!
Double drop kick to the corner.
Coup de grace time for Finn Balor. He's going to beat...
No, he
Bang!
ain't. No, he ain't. No, he ain't.
He's got him.
No, he ain't. You can't pin
1,
Roman.
2...
No!
No!
Tap, you bitch! Tap!
No!
Tap!
No!
Tap!
No!
Tap!
No! No, come on, where's somebody else? Where's somebody else? Come on!
Go to sleep, little bitch.
No!
Tap!
No!
Tap!
No!
He's gone.
Ah!
He calls it. And he beats your man. Fuck you. I may have lost the battle, but I won the war.
Well, Samoa Joe wins.
Who would have thought that, eh?
The only person out of all the things throughout the whole weekend, no one was backing Joe. The only man that done, who I thought was crazy, was Dan White. He does indeed get the point, and fair play to you, is on a level, it is, I would say, maybe past the Jinder Mahal, because that's a 1-on-1 match.
Well, Jinder Mahal had two blokes in his corner going on.
Unbelievable. I'm so, I don't know, but I'm so happy that you've called some. That is unbelievable. I can't believe that.
Wow.
You get the point. It ends 4-3 to me, but my God, that must
sweet ending.
That must give you an excitement though, heading into Money in the Bank now.
Wow.
I mean, Samoa Joe winning, that's fucking crazy.
Especially beating your man. That's
right, okay. Lucky we didn't go fucking triple points for that. Dan,
really.
What did you think of the match?
Without doubt, best match of the night. There was a load of brilliance. One of the matches that could have gone one of 5 ways. Everyone had a chance to win that match. Apart from Balor, who had no chance. But only an idiot to go for him. Yeah. But no, you know, every man had a brilliant chance of winning the match. It could have gone any way.
I can't believe it. I can't believe you got for Samoa Joe. It was like a Jared thing. You must have had your inner Jared. You were like, Joe Samoa. It's like, you haven't, have you?
How could I have changed my predictions? They've been left at your house.
Wow. I wonder how many people called Samoa Joe in that one. Fuck it. I honestly didn't see it happening, but fantastic match. And oh my God, if the pay-per-view could have been like these past 2 matches, then it could have really had a great show, couldn't they?
Yeah, definitely. They definitely finished on a high with this pay-per-view.
Yeah.
They redeemed something from this.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that we're going to cover on the Raw afterwards. We'll pick up with that. But Dan, what was your match of the night? I mean, it's quite obvious, isn't it?
This last match, I think.
Yeah, I think this is the match of the night for everybody. What was your rating out of 10 for this?
And a half. No, because of the last 2 matches, I'm going to give it a 7.5.
That's fair enough. It's great spy with a 7 for me because I hated this pay-per-view up until the past 2 matches. I still don't think we got a moment that we're going to remember in a few months' time. I mean, for us two, yes, it will. But, like, Samoa Joe winning the #1 contendership is not a big moment, is it? Do you know what I mean? Like, the Lesnar match will be bigger and the Lesnar match later on as well, you know? But anyway, that is it. Yeah, rating, I don't think it was a great pay-per-view, but 7 out of 10 goes by. We'll move on to everything else. That is it, really. That's all the kind of wrapping up I want to do at this point in time. So that was Extreme Rules 2017, Dan, and I think it's an event we're going to remember for a very long time. I think just thanks to the Samoa Joe prediction, but it is June 4th, and we have got Raw Talk, and that started with Renee Young gushing over how exciting Extreme Rules had been. She announced that Samoa Joe would face Brock Lesnar in just 5 weeks at Great Balls of Fire, and Young told viewers that Corey Graves would be joining her in a while.
But it started off with The Miz and Maurice, and they arrived at the set, and the Awesome One proudly announced that he was a 7-time Intercontinental Champion. Renee asked The Miz about his plans for a celebration, but he stopped her.
He referred to a tweet that Renee had sent out which stated that the match between The Miz and Dean was rubbish. Renee defended herself, saying The Miz used his wife as a decoy to win the championship.
The Miz said that Maurice was banned from ringside and he took Ambrose down with a skull-crushing finale. Maurice slapped The Miz in an effort to get Ambrose disqualified. Miz clarified that Maurice was caught up in and that he actually enjoyed being slapped.
Yeah, Renee kept calling The Miz out for manipulating the referee to get the decision turned in his favour, which quite a good point you made.
Most definitely, yeah. Miz told Renee why the stipulation had been added to the match in the first place. He reasoned that Dean had kicked him where no one should ever be kicked. Miz pointed out that Dean barely defended his Intercontinental Championship during his reign.
Well, he recalled his own championship reign when SmackDown Live general manager Daniel Bryan would make him defend the IC title night after. The Miz said that Dean looked shabby in his jeans and tank top. There we go.
Yeah, Miz said that the days of being a wrestler were long gone. Renee asked The Miz what made him such a great Intercontinental Champion, only to be stopped.
Maurice explained that Renee was caught in an awkward situation because The Miz defeated her husband, Dean Ambrose. The Miz made Renee repeat after him, The Miz is the Intercontinental Champion.
The A-lister told Renee that Twitter has got a lot of people in trouble in the past and she should, as a professional journalist, refrain from posting such tweets. Miz announced that the Miz Intercontinental Championship Comeback Tour would broadcast live on Monday Night Raw, a must-see celebration.
Well, then Corey Graves joined the panel and The Miz complained that Renee was being unprofessional. Miz showed Corey Renee's tweets and Corey said that Renee tends to get carried away sometimes. The Miz, pleased with Corey's reply, invited him to the celebration and left the panel.
Corey joked that he wanted to kiss Maurice's hand, but her ring would have knocked his teeth out. Renee told him that it would have been great to have him on the panel a few minutes ago.
Well, they shifted the focus to the women's champion. Corey stated that it was the downfall of Bayley. Graves was of the opinion that the absence of a killer instinct cost her the match, and the loss puts Bayley at the back of the line.
Graves praised Alexa Bliss for holding her own throughout the match. Renee acknowledged that Alexa Bliss deserved some respect after a clinical performance in the kendo stick on a pole match.
Well, up next, Banks and Swan joined the show. Renee congratulated them on a victory. Corey asked Swan how it felt to get a win in his home, and Sasha jibed in, saying that she had finally managed to break the curse by winning in Swan's hometown of Baltimore.
Renee commented that the chemistry between them was excellent. Corey Graves took the opportunity to inform Sasha that Rich Swann had been in a catfish stuff on 205 Live. Swann clarified that it was because Alicia had been messing around with his friend, Cedric Alexander. Renee asked Sasha about her Alexa Bliss Bayley match.
Well, Sasha paused for a moment and she said that it was sad that Bayley could not get the job done. She mentioned that she would give Bayley a big hug to let her know that it was not the end of the world.
Renee asked Sasha about her position in the women's division. The boss replied that she had beaten Alicia Fox, Alexa Bliss and even Nia Jax, and added that put her next in line for the championship. Corey Graves posed the Corey Graves posed the same question to Rich Swann, asking him about regaining the Cruiserweight Championship.
Well, Swann said that he had some issues with Neville and he would love to make it back to the top of the Cruiserweight division.
Renee thanked the duo for joining them and congratulated them once again on their impressive victory over Noam Dar and Alicia Fox. Graves told Swann to take Sasha out and show her a good time. Sasha said that she was married, to which Corey replied, "Just because you're on a diet doesn't mean you can't..."
Well, Renee then asked Corey how it felt calling the action during the steel cage match for the Tag Team Championships. Corey recalled the match saying that it was fantastic, but he expected the Hardy Boys to get in some more offense.
He commented on the finish, saying it could not get any better. Renee agreed that the match was a cliffhanger and mentioned that Sheamus and Cesaro managed to regain the tag team titles just by the skin of their teeth. Corey declared that Sheamus and Cesaro earned their victory, given that the steel cage stipulation was the Hardys' idea.
No, to be fair, yeah, Sheamus and Cesaro got the job done on the Hardy Boys' own environment. And up next, Samoa Joe interrupted the show in a rare appearance and announced he was in a good mood. I wonder why. A bit like you, Dan, you're in a good mood.
Yes.
Renee congratulated Joe on his victory. She asked him how it felt to win such a physical matchup. Joe divulged that he was worn out physically, but his victory more than made up for the toll on his body that had been taken on it during the match.
He said that he was looking forward to his immediate future. Renee asked him about how he would prepare for such a high-voltage clash against Brock Lesnar. Joe said that people wanted to see Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe for a long time. He claimed that he was prepared to dig deep to go one-on-one with the Beast Incarnate.
It's a match we said we'd pay money to see during the show, you know, so no doubt in my mind. And Joe claimed that his stake for the WWE Universal Championship was long and it should have been granted to him a long time ago. He acknowledged that he was a bad man and he was looking for domination and victory in the WWE.
And then Corey asked Joe how it felt to outlast 4 of the top guys on the Raw roster. Joe said he went against some of the most dangerous men in the WWE and came out the winner. That in itself spoke volumes about his character and determination.
Well, Renee recalled talking to Kurt a while back and the Raw general manager picked Samoa Joe as one of the favourites heading into the match. Joe told Renee that he and Kurt had known each other for a long time and Kurt knew what Samoa Joe was made of.
Well, just like me and Samoa Joe. You know, we've known each other for a long time and I knew what Joe was made of. Joe was, in fact, referring to their time in TNA without actually mentioning the name of the promotion. Corey inquired if Joe had any message for Brock Lesnar.
Well, Joe looked straight at the camera and told Lesnar that he could prepare all he wanted, but the Beast Incarnate would still not be ready for what Joe would bring to him at Great Balls of Fire. With that message, Joe left the set.
Renee closed the show by thanking Corey Graves for helping her out with the show and asked the fans to join them for Monday Night Raw in less than 24 hours.
So what did you think then of Raw Talk?
It was good, you know. It was a good bit of recapping. I think it was, you know, the beginning bit was a bit awkward because Renee Young, obviously married to Dean Ambrose, questioning The Miz about his integrity. And then The Miz, you know, I think had the gall to say that Dean Ambrose kicked him where no man should be kicked. But then, you know, the dastardly things that The Miz has done, does he kind of deserve things like that?
Well, exactly. You know, he's contradicted himself, which any great heel should do. But we'll move on from Raw Talk and we'll just talk now about the Monday Night Raw that happened 24 hours later. So, yeah, the Raw recap, Dan. We've got some of the results. We've just watched Raw. Let's talk about what happened on the show then.
Well, Roman Reigns beat Bray Wyatt clean.
Yeah, that was the opening match on the show, wasn't it? Beat him with a spear. What do they do with Bray now then?
Well, just when you thought there was a bit of light at the end of the tunnel, Bray then gets beaten by everyone and his sister.
Up next we had... Joe, this is the best for me of the night. Joe attacked Heyman and put him in a Coquina clutch, basically showing Lesnar, you know, what he can do. And Joe looked impressive in this, didn't he?
Yeah, he looked like a monster, even though it is only Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
But, you know, he did look like he's not showing any fear going into the Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the statement's definitely sent, yeah.
Next up, we had the Miz's Intercontinental title comeback tour. which was stopped by Ambrose, who was dressed up as a cameraman.
Yes, I mean, the feud continues, Dan.
Yay.
Yeah, this is great. It's just what we didn't want to see. And then we had Rollins versus Joe in the main event. How did that go down?
Well, Bray distracted Rollins, which cost him the match, and Joe ended up winning that.
Yeah, quickly in a clutch. So I think they're trying to get over that move as a dangerous weapon, seeing as he beat Balor with it to beat number one contender, and of course beating Rollins as well. But this is the question we ask: will we see Lesnar in any trouble against Samoa Joe? You know.
Again, it's one of them ones that you should see Joe putting up a bit of a fight against Lesnar, but depending on how much of a beast they want to put Lesnar over as.
I know. It's really interesting to see what they do. And, well, lastly, Lesnar returns next week, so we're probably going to see that one-on-one confrontation between these two men, and we'll see how it goes down. So, final thoughts on Raw. Raw Talk Extreme Rules, Dan. What was you reckoning?
Well, it's when the best part of Raw is a segment between Joe and Heyman.
Like I say, Raw's been a real hard watch. They're doing this weird storyline with Kurt Angle at the moment.
His mysterious texts.
Yeah, and Enzo, being attacked, and Big Cass was attacked the other day, and Big Show's back, and blah blah. I don't know what they're doing with Raw, but that is it. I mean, yeah, not much else to say. I mean, I'm just glad we went to NXT in the meantime. But that is everything for today's show. Don't forget, that's the end of episode 107. But we are back next week for episode 108, which is our WWE Network review. We're looking at NXT Update. We've got 205 catch-up and all the latest network programs and collections as well. But to follow us or to find us, we're on Twitter at WWE Network Review or
at Vince McDan, WWE.
I'm at J_Rowlands. We're also on Facebook.
You can come and find our page and give us a like with the WWE Network Review podcast. Or you can come and find me and add me as a friend. I am Vince McDan.
Well, across all the Google platforms, Google Plus, the WWE Network Review. Send us an email at WNRpodcast@gmail.com. And we're on YouTube, where we got the latest podcasts going up at the same time as we do other places like SoundCloud.
On your phone.
And we're on Spreaker Radio. We've got live ones there. Don't forget, big live weekend in August. Also, Stitcher Radio and iTunes, where you can download, subscribe, rate, and review there. But that is everything. I have been James Rowlands, and as always, I was joined by
Dan White.
Thanks for listening, everybody, and bye.
Bye.